Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Monday Night Raw.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm really not available tonight.
She's just here to look good and read. What's that one?
I don't know. It's some of your settings. Well, you got settings. Wow.
I learned to dance.
Did you learn?
Yep.
That's good. I'm glad you learned how to dance.
I didn't learn how to dance. I learned a dance. It's a chick dance, but whatever. It'll work.
Yeah, totally.
McKenna took me through it step by step.
Did she?
I have to go, and then, and then.
Right. And then something else, right?
And then, and then roll it, and then, and then come up nasty. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Ew.
It's a rap song. It's a lady rapper.
Luke, it's probably good to think when you're not drunk. You usually probably have epiphanies that way. And looks like you've had some epiphanies.
We get to see Rey Mysterio wrestle tonight. Will Dominic get involved? Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Although teasing and pointing out some people's dramatic flaws are actually pretty funny, but that's just me. Anyways, we got people in the chat. Should we say hi to all those people?
I say hi to those people all the time. Hi,
Really?
everybody.
Do you know them? Do you call them at home?
I do.
Anyways, looks like we have Ayla in the chat. Hey, Ayla. We have Wolfman2000 in the chat. Hey, Wolfman. We have Mason hanging out. Hey, Mason. Let's see. We've got Matthew with us tonight.
Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
He was missed.
We did not see you on Friday. Hopefully everything was good. You had fun doing something. Maybe driving, finding a new home. Who knows? We got Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke, our wonderful mod. Thank you for being here for us. We appreciate it.
Look at this. Starting out with Drew McIntyre.
I don't care if you start the drama, end the drama, make the drama. Don't matter.
Save the drama for your mama. Not the saying.
Yes.
The drama saying.
Drama.
Look at that. We're starting Raw out with the champ.
We have Carissa Taylor in the chat.
Hey, Carissa. Thanks for joining us.
Nice to see you tonight. How's it going? Haven't seen you before. If you're new to our chat,
make sure you subscribe.
Yeah,
we're here literally every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
People. And if you are somebody that's been in our chat before and you're just going by a different name, welcome again.
Thanks for joining us either way.
Yes.
We got our champ in the ring.
Right.
Old Drew Mac.
We've got Gafleshia in the chat. Hello, Gafleshia. We have Zafania in the chat. Hey, Zafania. Says, hola, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul. Amen.
We're 2 weeks away.
Are we?
From Extreme Rules.
We have Pepper McIntyre in the chat, excited about Drew McIntyre or themselves being on the TV right now.
Right? They're like, that's me.
He wants Dolph to pick that stipulation for the match.
Will it be Extreme Rules?
Mm-hmm. Right?
They get Hell in a Cell.
We've got Janelle in the chat. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Janelle.
How's it going, man?
Good to see you in here, boss.
Haven't seen you for a little bit. How was your 4th, bud? Did you stay safe out there in the world? Says, hey, guys, I haven't been around about working so many hours. Oh, wow, dude. Well, stay safe out there.
Make sure you're being safe while you're working, but keep the work up.
We have WWE in our chat that says, hi, I'm not real, so don't ask.
WWE's fake.
So you're not a real person?
No, the show is fake.
Hmm.
Then I get my argument. That's the only thing that gets me going.
Oh, they don't know if they're real. That's awesome. I like it. Bring it on.
I'm a rooster illusion.
We will be seeing Heath Slater tonight. I did get an update from somebody in our Instagram that Heath Slater is showing up tonight. And the person asked, I thought he was gone. And it's like, his contract doesn't run out until the 18th of July.
Old Dolph. Here he comes. Did he get a haircut?
I don't think so. I think he just combed his hair different and has it down instead of up.
Should I grow mine out again and bleach it like that?
Please don't. Thank you. I agree.
Peanut gallery in there. No.
I'm Whatever, that peanut gallery is part of my gallery because she agrees with me. Don't do it.
What a shock.
Carissa Taylor, of course you can watch it. If you have USA or, I don't know. I don't know where else it plays on. In the States, it's on a channel called USA.
I probably should look that stuff up for other countries.
WWE Raw on your TV.
I think I'm a xenophobic.
But other than that, we can't show you anything.
I'm not really, but that's what it comes out as.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh,
McIntyre's microphone completely cut out as he's like... Blah, blah, blah.
We have T-Vex Evil in the chat.
Evil.
Hello. It says tonight on Raw, Asuka versus Bayley and a champion versus champion. Sweet.
Is that really happening? I did not see that advertised. That's sick. I want to see it. Sasha gets involved, obviously.
Matthew says, my movement is delayed. Dude, you're going to have to be careful with that. You might want to see a doctor about it. I've been disputing my last apartment in Virginia for almost 2 years. For 20 days, they were trying to charge me over $3,600. There were supposed to be no fees.
0. Ladies, you're both pretty.
You both have long hair. You're both dressed for success.
They're both dressed for the jobs that they want.
Drew's like, I want to be out here and be a wrestler. Dolph's like, excuse me, I want to be a commentator and run the business.
He's got his sports coat on. He's all ready. Who's coming out?
I don't know, but they're very quiet.
Oh!
Yes, it's Mr. Heath Slater.
He's Slater. That's a surprise. Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. This is free agent. He got kids.
I got kids. 3-man band.
The announcers are all like, so like.
Everybody's like, I thought you were dead.
Fired.
Why are you here?
They go way back. Why are the commentators whispering? This is not golf.
Matthew's like, Dolph's hair doesn't look good like that.
Useful shot. No, it doesn't. Makes his eyes look really tiny. He's known him for more than a decade. Why is it all quiet and somber? There's no excitement.
I don't know. Thanks for all the updates, T-Vex Evil. Can you maybe only put them in once?
He's telling us more.
Yeah, well, he says the same thing twice.
Oh, that's fine.
I know, but if you're going to wait a little while and then repeat it, it's fine. But tonight on Raw, Big Show and Viking Raiders versus Randy Orton and Andrade and Angel Garza in a 6-man tag team match.
Seen that one. Rey Mysterio is going to be in a match.
Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black versus Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins and Murphy in a tag team match. Cool.
I mean, what does this have to do with the price of rice in China here?
Ooh. He's watching. He's watching.
Talk less, Claymore. Were you in your indoor pool, or not indoor pool, but your, what are those called? Above ground pool? Yeah, he got kids.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Drew Max, a secret bad guy. Look at him, Mac. He's all sad.
Ooh. He only has 2? I thought he had a whole bunch of kids.
So you just said the 22 that they think I have. I didn't know he had 22 kids in the fake world of WWE. I think I'm trying to match their energy. I need to bring it up a little bit. Absolutely absurd that this is so somber. I think they're trying to bore us out of watching Raw tonight.
Matthew's letting us know Shayna Baszler is on the shelf. She is old for B wrestling at 40. I don't know if we will see her again.
We'll see her
Matthew, Luke had given us a little update about that too. Mostly about the fact that it's because she's a UFC fighter and Vince isn't like wanting UFC fighters. And so
she'll be on Main Event this week.
So she probably is just doing some changing of how she wrestles. Probably learning some new stuff and everything. And according to what Luke was kind of saying, he's kind of trying to steer away from the UFC fighting in general. So
As
even if he might hire UFC fighters, he's going to make them change their persona so that they're more probably wrestling related instead.
Right. And a lot of those UFC fighters do have a background in Greco-Roman, and he likes that style. Like Shorty G, Kurt Angle. Oh! He won't fight him. He's pushed him.
He's a pusher.
Oh! Smacked him in the face!
Slapped him.
There's the electricity.
Damn, he's mean. I think he's happy. Carissa Taylor's telling us how much they love the BBW. Yeah, so do everybody else. Big, beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
And have a good day. Well, all
there
right.
You go.
Have a good day yourself, Carissa.
Take care.
Stick around if you want to.
You can hang out with us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Sorry we can't show you the show,
and
but it's against copyright, so we can't.
You know, and then hanging out with us during that was the most boring thing I've ever done in my life.
There was a lot of talking.
It looks like it got accelerated there at the end. We got a smack to the face, and you got a fight. So, Big Ol' Mac accepted the fight.
Right.
I just said Big Mac, and there was a Burger King commercial on. What's theirs called? Whopper.
A Hopper?
Whop.
Oh, a Whopper. Yeah. Ayla says she made chili tonight.
Yummy.
Matthew asked, did you put beans on it? Mason says, I'm going to go for a bit, but I'll be back. I'm going to watch Last Airbender. Sweet, Mason.
If there's beans in it, then it's not chili.
That's freaking true. It's not chili if it has
show
beans
is that? In it. There's a show.
I'm sure there is, but it's so true. It's not beans if it has...
I think it's a comedy.
It's not chili if it has beans in it.
Yeah, because the chili you buy from the store has beans in it.
What?
What? In America, you can have beans in your chili.
No, you can't.
Go to a store and look up chili.
Texas chili doesn't have beans in it.
Okay.
Real chili doesn't have beans in it.
I get it, but in America, we do what we want. We call it what we want.
Mm-hmm.
What you eating?
Chili cheese Fritos.
Sick.
Sure. They're very crunchy. I forgot how good they were.
Just suck on them until they get soft.
Oh.
Then they won't be so crunchy. It's the best way to do it. All right, so we're going to start out the show then, or is that going to be the main event? Heath Slater versus the Mac. Old Drew, the champ.
It was talking about how her chili has beans in it.
See?
And it's sweet and spicy.
Oh, did you get the recipe from Deb by chance?
Matthew's talking about Shayna saying she isn't attractive like the rest of the roster. Gimmick was biting Becky's neck like a vampire. No, she bit Becky's neck like she was going to mount her.
Like a dog, like a wolf.
Something.
Like, I gotcha.
Cat. Whatever. They all do it.
Cats do that too.
So, if she was going to bite her like a vampire, it would have been the side of her neck, like, where's your heartbeat, ma'am? Like, she would have had her, like, all mesmerized before she bit her. I mean, come on now. I want to suck you, blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, hello. If Baszler's going to be a vampire, she better play the part better.
Are all the women on WWE attractive? I feel like I can't argue that because I think they're all decent.
I guess it depends on what you find attractive.
Well,
if you find all women attractive, then they're all attractive. Are you talking about just Raw's roster, or are you talking about WWE's roster?
The whole thing. Besides NXT.
No. But that's just me. So.
Are you saying Bayley?
I don't find Bayley attractive. I mean, maybe her body type is okay, but her face is not like a face I'd be like, if I was bi or a lesbian, I would totally be there. It is!
That's it. Ring the bell.
Wow, already?
1, 2, and 3. That match lasted a total of about 30 seconds.
Poor Heath. Whoops. Looks like I just like to hide those people. Whoopsie.
What was it?
Wolfman must have done something.
Oh.
He didn't mean to hide him. He unhid him and then timed him out. Matthew says, traditional red chili is defined by the International Chili Society as any kind of meat or combination of meats cooked with red chili peppers, various spices, and other ingredients, with the exception of beans and pasta, which are strictly, what's the word? Forbidden.
Except for in America.
The inclusion of beans and other types of chili
is Dolph going to attack him and then Drew come back out and get on Dolph for... Yep, that's what I figured.
We have Will Hunter in the chat. Hey, Will! Says, what did I hear? Shayna is not attractive like the rest of the roster of women. Nia Jax. Will, I have to disagree with you. Nia Jax has a beautiful face.
Her face is one of the prettiest faces
in the whole... She has such a pretty face. I'm amazed every time I see it. I'm like, how can such an ugly quote-unquote person on the inside, because she's kind of mean, be so pretty? But what do I know?
Also called America.
America. Yeah, Wolfman. No spamming. Don't spam our chat.
So Drew did come back, save Heath Slater.
Oh, how sweet.
After the match. He's going to help him up.
Hey, Alyssa, what is it? Soup? It's fucking chili.
Right. You call it whatever you want.
Matthew's like, Dolph looks like a transgender substitute teacher. Alyssa, that's the best substitute teacher. Pepper's like, I'm your winner. Yay. Good for you, Pepper McIntyre. You win it.
Heath Slater.
We have Black True Records in the chat. Hey, Black True Records. Oh, Lano Rendu. Black True Records.
Records. And there they are. Bayley and Sasha. They call her like Bayley 3 brands or something.
Bayley wannabe.
Because you're doing an interview. That it? They gonna go out to the ring? Yep. I guess you don't get your interview, honey. Look behind her. You have an interview with the champ.
She cracks me up. There's something
She
seriously
reminds
wrong
me
with
of the
that girl.
Joker. Not all there. Little loopy.
She's not really fully like that on her channel, but on her channel, she's kind of goofy like that too. Pepper McIntyre's like, yes, I saved my friends. Matthew says, Naya is also a big woman and it's her gimmick. Matthew says, Ayla, seriously, how did you color those cupcakes? Matthew really wants to know how Ayla colored her frickin' cupcakes. Dude,
the outside
she makes
or the
3
inside?
separate batches. She makes 1 batch of cupcake stuff, separates it into 3 things, dyes some of it red, dyes some of it blue, and then she puts it in the cupcake thing one layer at a time.
But it's a powder, or not a powder, it's a liquid?
Yeah, it's gel food coloring. Gel food coloring actually is more concentrated. As she said, with very concentrated gel food coloring.
So when you pour it together, it doesn't mix?
No. I don't know if she, Did you cook the layers a little bit at a time, or did you just do it all while it was raw?
Window meals.
It was like, dang it, now that I have that Eminem song stuck in my head.
About chili?
About chili.
The chili song?
What is it, soup? It's fucking chili. We have Ricky KV in our chat.
Hey, Ricky.
Nice to
Thanks
see you
for
tonight.
joining us.
Says, I am so confused with what that first segment was. I know,
Get
right?
Heath Slater
and he says
some
also,
action, maybe?
hello.
Hi. Yeah, obviously to make Drew a bad guy and then to flip him back as a good guy.
Yeah. Like, it was really
It was
weird.
confusing. But having Dolph turn on Heath turned Dolph into an uber bad guy.
Oh,
And Drew into an uber good guy.
right. Oh, I saved him. You're my friend. Remember when we used to be a 3-man band? Oh my god, dude, I miss that so much.
If Jinder didn't have a knee injury, maybe we'd have all 3 of them in there now, but Jinder had to get his knee surgically repaired, but he'll be back soon. 3-man band. That'd be kind of interesting. Little reunion.
Mm-hmm. Matthew like Misty. It was perfectly mixed. Yeah. Perfectly.
Was it?
Oh. It looks like, wow, Dalethea, that was a secret process, but it doesn't mix because my cake batter is really, really thick. Well, I kind of figured the cake batter was really thick, but I know in some cases they actually will cook the first layer, like for a little bit just to let it set, then the second, and then a little bit for the second, then the third, you just cook them the whole way. Heard of it, so.
And the bottom doesn't burn from overcooking or taste
We won't
different?
cook it for that long. We only cook it just a little bit so that the top sets just a little bit so it doesn't
Right. So it gets a
mix
skin.
together. But if it's thick enough where it's like,
All
so you have
right.
different types of cake batter. You have really
Bailey
liquidy cake batter and you have really
and
thick cake
Bates.
batters.
It's your women's tag team champions.
Anyways, we have some other people in our
Against
chat.
Nikki Cross,
We have
too.
Joven.
Hey,
Hey,
Joven.
Joven. Nice to see you tonight, buddy.
Bailey Nikki Cross.
We also have Maddie
the women's
Cliff in the chat.
championship.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
It says glitches keep appearing. I think the hacker is here. Maybe. We have Rio McLovin. Hey,
Oh,
Rio.
McLovin.
Nice to see ya. Hi. We've got Blythe. But they said, I'll be right back, y'all. So Blythe might have been here. But now he's back in here telling us he's going to go eat his Sonic. Good job.
Good deal.
Yum,
Yum,
yum.
yum.
Luke says, I think I created monsters with my barbecue Saturday. Well, it
2,
sounded so
3.
good. I wouldn't imagine that you would have created monsters. Everybody enjoyed all of your hard work, I take it.
Zombies.
You have food zombies running around your neighborhood.
There they are. Champions. Turn your TVs down a little bit.
Hey, it's Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Bria McLovin says, what's up?
They're going to put all
How
the
you
belts
beautiful
on
people
these
doing?
two. The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Everybody is doing fantastic on this end. How is everybody in the chat doing tonight?
It does look like Sasha's going to be wrestling tonight.
Ooh, who's she
On
wrestling?
Friday, she had red pants on.
Who had red pants?
Thanks.
Oh, you mean pants? Now she's in her wrestling.
Yeah,
gear, so
it
it's
looks like
different.
she's going to be wrestling tonight.
Got it. It looks like I have my neighbors wanting to pay me to cook food for them every week, like payment for a certain amount of pre-cooked food.
That's pretty funny.
That'd be great if you didn't have a full-time job you already have to worry about, right?
Start making money off your food, then you don't want to do it anymore.
Brandon's like, haha, I was working so I didn't get yummy food. I didn't remember you being invited.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got yummy in my tummy. Be invited to what?
For yummy food.
Where? Was I invited?
Yeah, you were there. We had yummy food.
Are you talking about Saturday?
And we were all invited to Luke's yummy food, so...
The boss is telling us how things are going to be. Here she comes! The Raw Women's
Looks
Champion.
like apparently the way I season the meat, the sauce I use in potato salads is unknown of here. Well, of course it is. If it was known there, they wouldn't think we were all fat slobs in America.
Sasha. You're not good at what?
You were good at what?
Like muff? Or good enough, maybe? Maybe good enough.
Maybe. You're not ready for Oscar.
You're not ready for Oscar.
Yeah! Wolfman had said earlier that he made spaghetti for dinner, so good deal, man.
Yummy.
Spaghetti is good. You're not beating tonight. What?
Is she covering her eyes? Oh, no. Look at Sasha. Like, quit volunteering me for shit.
She's gonna slap her in the head.
Tag team match?
Come on, who is it?
The Kabuki Warriors. Is it Kyrie? It's not.
No,
Is that
it's not
Charlotte?
Her. Who is that? It is! It's Kyrie fucking Sane,
Kyrie
you bitches!
Sane.
Kyrie Sane is on my TV right fucking now! You lying whores!
Nobody's a whore.
Everybody's a lying whore right now! All you liars out there. She's never coming back. She's not on WWE. She's not here. She's right there! She's on WWE right now! Right now! She's all up in their business.
I never said she wasn't a part of WWE. I just know she's going to Japan.
Looks like I also made homemade crab ragoon for an appetizer. Evidently it blew their minds. It said he wasn't, haha, Brandon is a loser, right? But it's like, I really like store-bought. I don't like potato salad. I think it's disgusting. I have a hard time eating it.
I obviously don't eat it anymore, but what I used to do is take it and then mix barbecue sauce in it and turn it kind of a darker color.
Oh my god. I think I threw up. I literally...
I love creamy food with barbecue sauce in it.
It's so disgusting. You're so gross.
If anybody makes me... I don't eat it anymore, but when I used to eat creamy food, I would put barbecue sauce in it.
I don't care, Luke. I don't care if it was taped. She's still there. No, it wasn't. It wasn't taped weeks ago.
It was just taped last week.
Not weeks. Week. Nope. I don't believe you guys. You're all a bunch of liars.
Commercials. Keeping us going. We got the Kabuki Warriors versus the Women's Tag Team Champions. Bailey and the Balls.
Looks like potato salad is amazing. I didn't know Brandon said anything about potato salad. I thought it was Matthew that said potato salad's gross.
You don't like potato salad either?
Homemade or not is gross.
She doesn't like potatoes very much. Which is weird. Kind of a freak. Instead, you're kind of a freak.
Why?
Because you don't like potatoes.
I don't mind potatoes, but
That's what I just said.
eating them all the time, and so I'm not like huge on eating potatoes all the time.
I ate them all the time too. They were like a staple, meat and potatoes. You're like, I want rice because I watched Bukak or whatever the hell it's called. What is it called?
What?
Mukbang, Motang.
What are you talking about?
The shit you watch at night.
So, what about it?
Oh my god, that doesn't answer the question.
What was your question?
I don't know what it's called.
What?
Mukbang?
You want to know what it's called? Mukbang.
Okay, there you go. That's close enough.
Okay, what about it now?
That's why you want rice all the time.
That's why I want rice all the time?
Yeah.
I wanted rice before I ever watched that, so I don't know where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, I thought you weren't going to cause any drama, and now you're just causing drama in the chat. Thanks a lot. Oh, Matthew said, I said store-bought potato salad isn't always that good. Homemade is the best. Yeah, potato salad in any form is disgusting.
That's
especially if they use dill or...
Sweet?
Or... No.
Ranch dressing?
Dill pickles. If they use dill pickles, it's worse. It's so gross.
All right, here we go. Oh, no, this is one-on-one. Kyrie saying Sasha Banks.
Wow.
I had it set up.
So if it's already pre-taped, who wins? Sasha.
Sasha has to win this.
Oh, does she have to?
Well, they're going to have Sasha lose right before her match against Asuka.
I don't know. It was like, so Dalethea Ozzy came home yesterday and can say dinosaur. Oh.
Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
We need to record that
boom,
shit
boom,
and send it to everybody.
Boom, boom, magalaka, boom, boom.
Yellowstone is fake, right? Nobody knows anything about that stupid thing.
Wait, the movie?
No.
Oh, look at that slap to the chest.
She's like, did my boob fall out?
I don't think we have to worry about...
Saying, have you watched this program on WGN America show called Yellowstone? It's so good. And Ayla said Yellowstone is fake.
I give it to my mom. Like, I put it on my mom's tablet and she watches it at home. Is that the one with Kevin Costner?
I think so. Ayla's like, ha ha ha, Travis, remember when you put barbecue sauce on the turkey for Thanksgiving and Ape had a meltdown of sorts?
Colossal one? Yes, I do.
That's funny. She had a meltdown.
It wasn't barbecue sauce. It was barbecue rub. I put a rub on it.
Oh, yum.
And she had a full-out meltdown because that's not how Grandma did it. It's just salt and pepper. That's all I could use. So she literally took it out of the oven and put it in the sink and washed it off. And then put it back in the oven.
That's just ridiculous. Matthew's like, a little barbecue at the Thanksgiving table. I never seen condiments besides gravy, salt, pepper, and maybe salad dressing on the table.
Never been to one of my families. Ketchup is a must. Have like 3 bottles of ketchup going around.
It's so gross.
I don't do it anymore.
Thank God.
But I used to.
Now it's Frank's Red Hot sauce on everything.
I like Tabasco a lot on eggs. I'm one of them. Although I can't eat eggs by themselves.
I always put Tabasco on your eggs.
It's good. I put Frank's on mine because I know you do that, so then when I eat them, they're special.
That's why you want me to make your eggs all the time? So they're special? You're such an asshole. It's like, Matthew, my mom hates barbecue sauce. Does she? I didn't think.
She's not a condiment fan at all, I'm aware of. I mean, I guess she would use ketchup a little bit on fries or something, but...
Really?
Anyway, Sasha Banks rolls her up. What? That's a quick one. Hey, that's the first time I've heard of the announcers say kick out at 1. They usually don't say that.
They don't. Ayla, she washed it.
She did. She washed the bird. It's been cooking for like 4 hours at that time, too. And Fruit Loop.
What do you mean 4 hours?
The bird. A turkey, you cook them for like 6 hours or whatever.
Ew, she only cooked it for 4?
No, it was cooked for 4. She smelt the sauce. She got it out, washed it in the sink, and put it back in the oven and finished it.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, I think that's worse. That's disgusting. Why didn't she just go fucking get another turkey? Be like, fuck it, I'm not eating that turkey. It's not what Grandma did. I got a hole in my lip. My chips don't stay in there.
Oh my gosh, damn.
Ayla, she told me ketchup makes her sick. That's funny. So does she not eat anything on her hamburgers or anything?
Oh, she does.
Well, then what does she put on her burgers?
Pretty sure she just has ketchup on her burger. She's had burgers before.
Well, if it makes her sick, why does she put it on there?
It's probably, she's talking about like extra. Like on chicken or something.
Ew, who eats ketchup on their
I
chicken?
put ketchup, well, I don't anymore, but if it was meat of any sort, I put ketchup on it.
You're so gross. I'm so glad you don't do that.
Like,
I'm glad you're not able to do it.
I'll give you an example. She'd make Smirnoff, or whatever it was called, Stroganoff,
Stroganoff.
and I'd put ketchup in it.
I know, I made it, and
That's
you
what
would
I'm
do
saying.
it.
It has meat in it. If it has meat in it, except for spaghetti, because it already has the red sauce in it. Anything
or my
that already
Spanish
had
noodles.
Nope, I'd put ketchup on those too. That was so good.
Are you freaking kidding me? You would put ketchup on Spanish. You're like, not when Dalethea was around. I didn't, because I never saw you do it.
It makes it so much better because it's tastier, it's thicker.
To you guys out there, this is the funniest part about him talking about ketchup on everything, right? He likes to try to tell me that I love ketchup so much that I eat more of it than him. Now, that might be true.
Might be. I don't.
When I was getting you the ketchup with honey, you went through that shit like it was nothing. And it wasn't made with sugar, it was made with honey, and they stopped making it for some reason. But I literally would have a bottle of ketchup, and I'd have to have like 10 in storage because he would go through ketchup like it was candy. Like, and I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Welcome to
How
our
do you
house.
eat that much ketchup? And you're just telling me everything you put ketchup on, and you see my face, I'm like, that's disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
That's I don't put ketchup on hardly anything. Like, anything. I mean, I like ketchup, but I don't like ketchup. It's just funny. It's alright. Luke's like, I put mayonnaise and barbecue sauce on my burgers. Why the fuck didn't you do that? You could have put barbecue sauce all over your burgers. You missed out, hun.
I put barbecue sauce on stuff too. That was the specialer one. Because it's more of a burning feeling on your tongue, barbecue sauce. Until I found that other one. What's that one that I like? That Sweet Billy Ray's?
Sweet Baby Ray's?
Sweet Baby Ray's. That one doesn't have the burn. What? No, it does. It has a little bit of a burn at the end. That one's really good.
I hope the Hacker storyline comes back, because on the Twitter account it said it filled
I think it's going to.
some company, and the company is in England, and it got me thinking, what if it was Wade Barrett? Man, I was well excited for the Hacker gimmick. It might come back.
It could come back for sure, because it did friend a few wrestlers.
Matthew's like, I want to make my own ketchup. Some people only put mustard on burgers. I've heard that about hot dogs. If you put ketchup on your hot dog, you're like...
My stepdad would get so mad.
If you put ketchup on your hot dog?
Yeah, you just don't do that. It was so taboo.
I know. A lot of people think that. Totally thinks that. John L. says, did you hear Sarah Logan is pregnant? I'm so happy for her. She deserves to be a mom. John L.,
so grateful.
Thank you for that update, though. Yes, we did hear that she is pregnant, and I'm so happy for her and Erik. Really happy for her. I don't know
have a little teeny Viking.
She's going to have to teach it how to go kill things in the wilderness.
Right. All right. So women are going fisticuffs right in the center of the ring. Sasha's down to one knee.
I've done barbecue sauce on noodles before.
I've never done that, but I would try it. Well, not now, but because I'm not eating a noodle.
You put barbecue sauce on noodles all the time. It was called stroganoff. And oh, wait, that was ketchup. I bet you would have done it with
I'd have done barbecue sauce. But not on a noodle, like raw. So Sasha was just getting beat up. She did one move, and all of a sudden she has the upper hand.
She's working. She's doing it.
Look at the double smacks.
Mm.
Does Kairi Sane have chaps on? No, I think they're just higher boots.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know what they are.
It was like nothing
One,
makes
two.
sense. Wolfman's like, I put A1 steak sauce on my burger.
I forgot about that stuff. I never ever use that stuff.
I don't use steak sauce.
I tried it at a diner one time, and I was like, "Oh, that's strong."
Oh, we grew up with 57.
Oh,
Heinz
that
57.
one. And that one burns you. I used to eat that one.
Spicy. My parents used it on like hamburger steaks all the time. When I was a kid, I'd try it, be like, "That's okay." It has like a mustardy kind of taste to it.
I forgot about that one too. Look at Kairi Sane getting bent backwards. Look at her. She's going to rip that shoulder right out of joint. Oh, now she's got her by her hair. How's that legal? I guess if you have hair, it should be allowed, but they've never really allowed hair pulling. Oh, big boot right to the gut.
Jeez.
Kairi's trying to get up off the ground.
Matthew's like, ketchup is converted corn syrup and tomato puree. Actually,
Yes.
Matthew, it is, but a lot of ketchups nowadays are going towards just having pure cane sugar in them instead of any kind of corn syrup.
Yeah.
And the one I got, Travis, actually was made from honey. Like, the sugar in it was honey. Nothing else but honey.
Yeah, it was
cool.
honey as a sweetener, but I don't get a lot of that anymore.
Glenn Hunt says, new championship USA coming soon to Raw tonight, WWE.
Wait, there's a new title coming? Like a new belt? They're making one up?
Mm-hmm. Monday night.
Nice. I want to see a new belt.
Buffalo's like, the only thing that is nasty is relish. I don't know. I guess it depends on if you like pickles. If you like pickles, you're going to like them on your stuff.
I always like sweet relish. On my Doritos.
Right.
1, 2...
Ooh.
Ketchup, relish, and jalapenos on my Doritos.
Yep. Matthew says, T-Rex, what's your favorite accessible barbecue sauce? Not one, because all of them are made with sugar. Brown sugar, regular sugar.
I don't
corn
eat
syrup.
barbecue sauce anymore, but 2 years ago when I was eating barbecue sauce, it would have been Sweet Baby Ray's. But I do like the standard, like, Kraft kind or whatever it's called. Original Kraft.
Right? I know everybody hates it, and I'm like, I like it. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just, something about it tastes good, especially when it cooks. Like when it's broiled.
Kairi Sane, getting on the offense. The spear.
Luke says, Dalethea, it's funny everyone in here trying to be your guys' new sportsman. I already reported everything to you hours ago. Right? But that's all right.
There it is. 1, 2.
Repeats
Banks
good.
kicks out. Look at Banks. She looks like she fell off the top of a building. Like her legs are all like...
Oh, she's like, I don't know what happened to me.
All right, Kairi Sane lifting her up. She can do an Alabama slammer. Nope. Banks rolls her up. 1, 2. Now she rolls up Banks. 1. Back and forth. Look at this teeter-totter. There it is. That's enough. 1, 2. Oh! She kicked out of that. Kairi Sane running on fumes.
That's funny.
Kairi Sane just never has had that endurance. She always loses it towards the end of the matches.
Right?
She loses a lot of strength.
As Matthew said, WWE bought Evolve Wrestling. Yeah, we were talking about that on Friday, actually, Matthew. And it says, I like ketchup, too. George likes fry sauce, and I'm a ketchup person. Wolfman says, it's like people putting ranch on pizza. It's disgusting. Putting ranch on pizza is gross. Now, ketchup and pizza is good.
Okay, never.
Gross.
But
Oh my God.
the crust, I would use a salad dressing. Any one of them, almost. I liked ranch. I liked the other ones.
It's
the
usually
orange
the
ones.
only thing I ever did was I dipped my crust
Yeah.
in this.
Look at this.
in my ranch dressing on my salad.
Look at this. It's like an ankle lock. What's Bailey doing?
Oh, Bailey's.
What was Asuka doing? She
interfering.
stood there and waited till the referee rang the bell and then
she
jumped in.
wasn't interfering. You got mad at her the other day.
The
for
other girl
interfering.
ran all the way across the ring. Why wasn't Asuka on top of that? She was standing right next to her. I think she was tweeting or something.
Asuka?
She's like, oh, look.
Maybe she didn't really know her intention until she saw it.
She was in the ring. Now Asuka's getting double teamed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, she took Banks down, though. I don't know what kind of melee we have going on here.
I don't know either. It's
Looks
weird.
like Asuka's got the advantage.
Ooh,
Kairi Sane up top.
She's going to jump on him. You know, and then she's going to go back to Japan and
double
retire
elbow
from
drop. That's
WWE.
one of the prettiest elbow drops in all the sport.
Hers?
Uh-huh.
Every one she does is really nice. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's like artwork.
Mm-hmm. It's like Randy Savage.
Uh-huh.
Randy Puffo.
Nice.
Anyways, Kairi Sane won that one.
Basically, she did. Matthew was letting us know in 2015 Evolve formed a relationship with WWE, allowing WWE to scout Evolve talent and potentially sign them. On July 2nd, 2020, Evolve was officially purchased. It looks like I love ranch on pizza. Matthew's like, ranch is overrated. It was like when I was pregnant, I wanted pineapple on pizza, but Jordan didn't let me do something so disgusting. Yeah, that's gross.
Nothing wrong with it.
Matthew
You
says,
can't even taste it.
A1 doesn't work on chicken. Wolfman said, I saw my girlfriend for the 4th of July.
Oh.
Cool beans. Matthew says, Hawaiian pizza is illegal, right? It's disgusting. That's the only pizza I grew up with eating, mostly because that's what my family got. And I hate it. It is like, it was the reason why I don't like pizza. It literally turned me off from pizza. And so pizza just makes me just blech. Every time, oh, you want pizza? No, not really.
That's how McKenna is. I wonder if there's something in pizza that she doesn't like.
The sauce.
Oh, it's a red sauce. Mm-hmm. She don't like red sauce. What kind of kid is she?
If you get the ones that don't have as much sauce, it's not so bad. Which you can ask them for less sauce. Like,
right.
You know, minuscule sauce and stuff. I just like lots of cheese on mine. If I don't have sauce, I'd be fine.
I love the sauce.
I just want cheese all over it.
I went to Pier 49 once and got a barbecue pizza and ate the whole thing and then got sick. I probably got the flu or, you know,
Food
cold.
poisoning or,
no. But I blamed it on that.
Oh, I see.
Because there's no way that made me that sick for like 2 days.
Oh, hell no. I mean, if it was like dairy products, you would have been like in pain for like a few hours and stuff and would have been fine. Somebody attacked Rey Mysterio.
Ray hurt again.
Oh,
by the Messiah.
Sad.
Well, he's right there.
He's laughing about it. He thinks it's hilarious. He's like, ha 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 ha.
It's a damn shame, he said. Oh, it's Aleister Black in the mask. It wasn't Ray. Oh, he put the mask on Aleister. That's what happened.
Oh, he put it on Aleister and beat him up. Oh, that's who that was.
Frisbee it. Did you see their delivery? Frisbee it. That didn't work.
I wouldn't. Wolfman said, I would too one time for a bet. I drink a beer, whole bottle of the cucumber soy sauce. Gross. And
Ew.
that could kill you.
Can it?
Huh?
Can it?
What?
Kill you?
You know what? I don't know if it can, but it can hurt you. Like, it can really hurt you. Like, you're not... It's because it has so much sodium in it that it can actually do some permanent damage. Some lady tried it, and she had to go to the emergency room for some...
They have a YouTube site.
Your mom's calling.
Yeah, she's probably concerned about the news.
Ooh, the news?
She always calls me about the news. Did you watch the news? I'm like,
no, I don't watch the dumb news. It looks like I wish my boyfriend lived 4 hours away. He's the father of your children. You can't hope that. And besides, he's more like a husband at this point. You've been together too long. It's like, sorry, old habits. Matthew says, me too, Ayla. I will make frozen mixed veggies covered in A1 for a snack. Ew. It looks like I put relish on my potato salad. Most people do. Wolfman says I have the famous Dave's barbecue sauce. John L. says, is there any updates on Velveteen Dream, and do you think he'll be back on NXT television? Luke had told him no official updates on Velveteen yet, just a lot of rumors.
Yeah, just a bunch of static, white noise. I think if they were going to do something, they would have already done it.
If they were going to suspend him or anything due to whatever they investigated and found, it would have happened by now.
They would have suspended him and then wait for the results. And when those came out, if there was something bad, fire him. If not, they would bring him back.
Right. Matthew says, Bubba's is what I think what you're thinking, T-Rex. Glass bottle with a gentleman on the bottle. Bubba's barbecue sauce.
I've heard of that, but I don't know what it tastes like.
There's a black man on the bottle.
I've seen it. I'm trying to remember what it tastes like.
A lot of people really like that barbecue sauce. I do not.
I'm trying to remember where I had it at.
I don't know. It says relish as minced pickles. Ayla's like, time save. Woman says, I hope Adam Cole wins on Wednesday. That's a potato salad deserves relish.
That is this Wednesday.
So it gives it crunch.
You're going for Cole. That's sick.
Wolfman says, Adam Cole is going to be the future of WWE someday.
You think?
Yeah, you think?
I don't know how old he is.
Matthew says, Yepper Zayla, I didn't know that till a couple of years ago. The first relish I tried was sweet and hated it. I like dill. And the one I hate the most. Matthew says, these four are stealing the show. I was like, I like sweet, but I only tried it last summer for the first time. Zoe says, boom, Kyrie goes flying down to the floor. Right? Wolfman says, how about soy sauce? I drank a whole bottle of it for a bet that I lost. And Ayla says, yuck. Soy sauce is fine on certain things. Looks like LOL to Matthew. As Matthew says, sorry to share late news. Luke, don't ban me for telling old news, right? Like, oh, are you like totally causing drama, Matthew? How dare you? Matthew says, Misty, have you ever ate a calzone? Yes, I have had a calzone. We actually had a place in town a long time ago that made the best calzones. It was called something
Look
Brothers.
At that. The Miz is on the cover of TV Guide.
Wow, good for him.
Doesn't even look like him.
Right? Anyways, they made the best calzones. And so we do have two other places. A bar, like a sandwich shop does them. And then an Italian restaurant
There's
in
the
town
Vikings.
does calzones.
And Big
I don't
Show.
mind them.
It's around his neck.
Wolfman's like, who doesn't like pizza? I like pizza. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I don't really like pizza. It was like, bullshit. You can't taste pineapple on pizza. Trust. It's so disgusting. He's like, don't ban me, bro. It was like, she never called me anymore. Who didn't call you? No, Wolfman, we only have Instagram.
You have to be on top of this. Stay on your game.
What's wrong with his neck?
He's got a little thing around it.
What did you get bit by a vampire last night or something?
Like an armband.
Oh, is that his mask?
Oh, wow.
He's gonna slap you too, buddy. You better be careful. There you go. Now you're mad, right? Matthew likes cucumbers. That's disgusting. Gus Alicia says, that's my sister.
I love that. Our Viking ways might be strange to you. He's talking about bowling. Pretty sure they didn't bowl.
And the Vikingness.
Right.
Wolfman's the Miz is awesome. Gus Alicia says she will host Cannonball. Nice. It was like Doughboys with it. It probably
Kevin Owens.
Doughboys. It probably was Doughboys. It was so good though. They were downtown on Main in one of the places that has another. I think it was where I don't know if it's where Milano's is right now, but it was around that area. We have Robert McAuliffe in our chat. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Rob.
Nice to see you tonight, buddy. He says, what's up, guys?
Just
Robert from
some Monday
London.
Night
Just
Raw.
got home from work, now relaxing with you guys. Happy time.
Well, appreciate it.
We're
Thanks
having
for
a
hanging
great
out and
time.
subscribing with us.
Watching the KO show right now. We watched a couple, matches just a minute ago. We've been talking about barbecue sauce.
Now we get to see the Kevin Owens show. How exciting is this? 3 chairs.
Grandma never calls her anymore. Why? Why did she hate you? What'd you do? Just kidding.
Guts are hated.
Luna in the chat. That's right, big sister. I will host my show this Thursday.
He's getting rid of the chairs by himself. He can barely lift the chairs because Kevin Owens doesn't exercise.
Oh, broke another one.
All right, here we go.
Really?
Who is it? Seth Rollins?
Wolfman's like, when
It's
is
gotta be
SummerSlam?
Seth
I can't wait
Rollins.
to see who Drew's gonna face at SummerSlam. When's SummerSlam? Matthew's like, cucumbers are delicious and become pickled. It was a relevant emoji. Whatever. Pickles are just rotten cucumbers. I don't know why you guys like them so much. It's disgusting.
Who is it?
I don't know.
There he is. Seth Rollins. The Messiah. He called him a piece of trash, but how can you do that against the Messiah?
I don't know the
Not like a
answer.
blasphemy?
Matthew's like, Doughboys sounds solid. It was like, yep, I went to Doughboys every day in high school during lunch. Oh, that's nice. I went to Big Gary's every day in high school. Almost.
I went nowhere every single day. I did go to Big Gary's quite a bit, though.
Big Gary's had the best french fries ever invented. You put
They
them
had,
in a
like-
big old styrofoam cup. They were so good.
And they had these, like, tater tots that were, like, circles.
Yeah, the circle, the disc ones.
Uh-huh.
They're the ones that are
A
like...
cup of... They were a cup, though. It was big.
Yeah, the cups were like 44-ounce cups. Styrofoam cups or whatever.
You had this little plastic fork and ketchup.
Oh, cheese sauce, man. You didn't do cheese sauce, did you?
No.
Holy shit. So he had these cup of fries. Ugh. You put cheese sauce all over them and ketchup. Yeah, I'm gross. But it was so good. It was like the best thing. And when he like went out of business, as in, I think he died.
He did. He died.
They didn't have it anymore.
Frank Rosa bought it.
I was very upset. It wasn't the same after that.
No. It's prime real estate. I don't know why it's not booming. I used to skip class in there. There's the Messiah. How's your ankle?
It's like I can't call her, so she probably thinks I hate her.
He probably can heal him with a touch.
Not that. Oh, I saw it in a second, Luke.
I would say it was before that. I would say around November his career turned around. What, wasn't it November when Seth's career turned around and he lost to Bray
Something like that.
in Saudi Arabia?
It's like fermented, controlled decay. Still rotten.
Fermented is the best stuff in the world for your gut.
And you should eat a lot of pickles.
Look, they're bonded. He imprinted on him. Oh, shit. It's probably when he jumped off the sign. He's going to open it. Is it a shirt? A flag?
It is her.
Oh. It's KO Mania.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
Aw,
funny.
That is sweet.
Boy says, my favorite country music star, Charlie Daniels, just passed away today. This is
Charlie
so
Daniels
upsetting.
died?
Oh.
Love Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels was awesome. I don't know who he is.
Devil
We
went
have
down
Malachi
Georgia, and he was
Henry.
looking for a soul
Oh,
to
that
steal.
guy?
He's in a bind. He's way
had some
behind.
good
He's
music.
willing to make a deal.
We have Malachi Henry in the chat. Hey, Malachi.
Hey, Malachi.
How's it going?
How you doing this Monday? You watching Raw? You getting excited about Seth Rollins in there with KO?
Ooh, he's now medically cleared.
He is. There it is. There it is. Official. Or, well, it's not official. They'll do a contract signing, I'm sure.
Oh, good. Sacrifice.
I don't think you're supposed to just sacrifice people.
Malachi says Raw is the best because of Drew McIntyre.
And he started out the show.
He did. good.
So it's all downhill from there then.
With good old Heath Slater, his old buddy from 3-Man Band.
3-man band.
Well, why'd you break his ankle then?
I think he hurt his own ankle jumping off the sign. Raw needs Seth.
Was it a stress factor?
I don't
Stress
know. It must
fracture?
be. Because he's wearing a shoe.
Oh, you're not wearing a boot. What's
Join him! Seth's all slowing it down. Your shirt now says, keep fighting.
I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Let me make sure I can
Right,
read real
it's so
quick.
somber. Seriously. It started out slow too. And now,
Peanut oil, Ayla.
there he comes! Rey Mysterio, pumping you up.
You can bake them.
The cycloptic colleague, but it looks like he's got 2 eyes. They call him Ray 2-Eye.
Is your oil
There it
too
is.
hot?
Now it's official. He just accepted it. The sacrifice. Ray's wrestling without a contract.
Is he?
So this might be his last match. Or he might sign a new one. Maybe he wants to retire in WWE. It's going to be Alistair. Maybe Kevin. Oh, no. He's going to bring out Alistair. Oh, it's Kevin Owens.
We have Kyle Destroyer in our chat.
There it is.
Hey, Kyle.
The winner of this
Destroyer.
tonight gets to pick the stipulation. Hey, Kyle.
He says, remember me? Yeah.
Yeah, we remember all destroyers.
Remember Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
Oh, from behind, Murphy. Ray tackles Murphy down, though. I'm going to assume they're going to cut to commercial, and then they're going to get the ring cleared out, and then we're going to have a match.
Yes.
Oh, Kevin just threw a sign.
He threw a sign at him. He's all sorts of angry. Right, let's see. Luke had a question. It says, oh yeah, Dalethea and Chow. What is your opinion on the fact Kanye West has officially announced he's running for president this year? No drama. Just an actual opinion question.
I think anybody over 35 can run. He has as good a chance as winning as, you know, the Muppets.
True.
I think it's just silly, but it's good for his career. So
It
more
gets his
power
name
to
out there
him.
more, right?
More power to him. Maybe he'll win it. Gives me somebody else to vote for.
Yeah. Matthew's like, I got scared going higher without the proper vessel. Nonetheless, a handful of fries and a 2-quart pan with 3 cups should be okay, right? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I've never really went through and did fresh ones. Karl says, mine and yours is slight delay. Ooh, we're behind. Sweet.
Always.
Kyle also said, what's your opinion on Tegan Knox winning?
I like me some Tegan Knox. Always like Tegan Knox.
Malachi says Seth goes to every Monday Night Raw. Yeah, he is on every Monday
Always,
Night Raw.
he's consistent.
They make sure they throw him in your face as much as possible.
Yeah, you get no break from Seth, but it's also what people hated Brock for.
It's
he's
true,
the opposite.
isn't it?
So you either like him because he's there every night, or you hate him. It's all opinionated, right? I like the idea of having your guy on once a month or once every other month, because then they don't get old.
Right.
I guess you don't have to strap him up with your best title, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I like Seth. Ish.
Like, kind of.
He's really long-winded in his interviews. What you doing?
Looking up something for...
You should look that up during the matches.
Stuff. Well, you do the same thing when I'm doing it during the matches. You look at what I'm trying to do. It's just funny. Oh, Wolfman was just talking about how he likes music so much he wants to become a DJ.
It is so much fun. So I used to do it for high school dances around town and around the area. And it was so much fun.
Kyle says I was crying of happiness when Tegan won. Very, very big.
Was that this just on the first? Like,
right?
The Great American Bash?
So, Matthew, just from what I read, basically just 3 to 4 inches of your oil in a heavy pot over medium heat.
This Friday. Jeff and
But
Sheamus.
they say to use a thermometer just so it's better, but they say to just add the potatoes in small batches so it doesn't lower the temperature of the oil.
Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, can they win? Can they beat the New Day? It is a tag team title match.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know. It's going to happen this Friday. They're doing a championship on Friday.
It is this
Oh,
Friday.
Look, it's back.
All right, the match has started. We got Rey Mysterio in there with Murphy. I don't think we can call him Buddy anymore, so.
Oh, man, why not?
Oh, Rey, high flying still. Well into his 40s. This could be an exciting match right here, these two. Look at Murphy.
Ray and
Throws
Murphy.
him over, yeah. Just excitement there. High octane. Baseball slide, drop kick on the outside. Rey off the top. Hurricane Rana drives Murphy's head right into the barricade. And we got to stop in the action. Looks like Rey's kind of going after the Messiah. That one eye looks like a bug eye because he's got that screen over it, that dark screen. I wonder if that's hard to wrestle with. Give you Univision.
Yeah. Univision because his one eye has a
It's a little
patch over
darker
it.
over it, yeah. I'm sure you can see through it, but it's dark. Rolls him up, rolls him over. Murphy almost reversed that and pinned him. But Rey did kick out of 2. It's a soccer-style kick.
So for the foaming of your French fries, Matthew, what I found was that, you wanted me to do it during the match.
The research and the talking during the commercials, you did the exact opposite.
I can't wait until a commercial now because I found the answer. Anyways, it's the moisture in the potatoes that can cause the foaming of your oil. So if your potatoes are really moist, have a lot of moisture in them, it can cause your oil to foam.
Old foamy oil.
But there you go. That's the answer.
Foamy oil.
It's either that the oil's old and needs to be filtered, but you said you put new oil in, so it's because the potatoes have a lot of moisture in them and it's causing your oil to foam. So there you go. As Kyle says, mine behind 0.5 seconds, right?
All right, Rollins with the double axe handle. Now he's on top of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Kevin's not ever in too much trouble, though. We know that. There's a kick. Big clothesline by Kevin Owens. So it does look like his foot's healed up.
Karl
WrestleMania
says,
was a while back.
Raw after Extreme Rules is on my birthday. I'm watching. Sweet.
Sick, yo.
Totally.
All right. Oh, I thought he was going to roll Seth back in the ring. The Messiah's in trouble. Look at that. Just clobbering his head down on the mat from the outside, though. That's the hardest part of the ring. There's no give there.
Where the
There's just no give there.
Yeah. Well, there wouldn't be. They have to have some kind of a
connection.
Structure to it. If that wasn't very structured,
Rey Mysterio
then
came
it would probably
in.
all fall apart.
The Messiah wanted nothing to do with Rey. Ran over and tagged in Murphy. I think Rey was supposed to land on his feet there. Messed up a little bit. There's Hurricane Rana again. We're going to see the 619. Here we go.
Gonna get it? Nope.
Oh, Murphy. One step ahead of him.
Right?
Outsmarting the little guy.
Seth's like, no, I can't.
Seth distracting Mysterio. Now will Murphy get the upper hand here? There's a kick. Rey Mysterio's in trouble.
Malachi says, my TV is seconds faster than yours. Good.
Well,
awesome.
I feel like we're 18 seconds behind everybody else. So.
We're always 18 seconds behind everybody.
But I'm glad that it seems close like that.
Kyle says, I'll be 13 because of unicorn sprinkles. I can't invite friends. Oh, maybe you'll just have to do like Zoom or FaceTime and have a FaceTime party with your friends. Why not?
Well, he just spit in Dominic's face just talking. Dominic's like, ew.
Ew, disgusting. Get my fingers!
Dominic just got poked in the eye. He just got poked in the eye.
Of course he got poked in the eye. Like, Seth is all about poking people in the eyes. I don't get that. It's Walter! Hey, Walter!
Good to see you in here, boss.
Anyways, Wolfman says, okay, I'm going to go. Bye. See you Wednesday. All right, Wolfman. Bye-bye-bye.
We will see you on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Matthew says, Misty, that helps because I have done similar things before. You rock. According to Travis, I'm annoying, so there you go. Walter says, hey, Dalethea, I'm here. You are! You're here, Walter! You're here!
Read him a trivia question.
We are here! 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 We are here!
We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Why wouldn't we be here today?
Do you even know what cartoon that is?
I have no clue.
Horton Hears a Who!
No idea. I have seen that once. I think all the way through.
Boil that death spec! Boil that death spec! Boil it! Boil it! Boil it!
No idea.
That's the old cartoon one, but they have that new cartoon one, and that's where I got that thing where you eat rainbows and poop butterflies.
Right. That's what you got to do.
My invisible friend eats rainbows and poops butterflies.
Isn't it on like a flower petal or something? The world?
So the world is a dust speck, and it lands on a flower. And Horton hears them because Horton is an elephant and can hear stuff with his big ears.
Because he's got giant ears, yeah.
Yes. Yes! Ooh, Walter can stay until 9:40. He can only be here for about 20 minutes.
Sick, yo.
Well, let's see. Kyle says, not me. I don't have any. You don't have any what? Like friends? Or fans?
Or internet, but you're watching us?
What? Zoom? I don't know what you're talking about. Kyle's totally a fan of Seth. A lot of people are. A lot of people like that Seth. So Seth
the Messiah.
Seth wears that glove, according to rumors, because he fractured his finger. Yeah, like 200 weeks ago. Matthew's like, so Luke is inside our inside jokes and then exposes us for knowing what we know, what he knows, and thinks that he's guilty for knowing that we are joking about what we know. You know? I know.
Totally get it.
Totally understandable right there.
You know?
Matthew like, who? Well, there's like, my July 4th was good. I saw fireworks nearby my house. The fireworks was close. Just one? We saw multiples down our street. It was amazing.
I'm sure they're talking about multiples. Our road had so many stinking fireworks on it that you couldn't even barely see because it was so smoky.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like old people had to retire. They had to go in the house because
Well,
they
they
couldn't
have
breathe.
breathing problems. Oh, hey, your buddy's back. Seth's all back up on the TV,
Here we go,
beating up
Seth.
Kevin Owens now.
Working on that knee. Kevin Owens trying. Remember that knee was surgically
you
repaired.
don't have Zoom or FaceTime? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know how much it costs to get Zoom.
Dominic's eyes hurting him.
Malachi's like, Seth is going to try to take off Dominic's eye.
I think he might have succeeded. Look at this.
Oh.
Ah!
He did poke him in the eyeball, but he looks like he's okay over there.
All right, Seth pulling or Kevin Owens right into the middle of the ring. Look at that. If he can get it turned over, look at the pressure that's putting on him.
Walter's letting us know on Wednesday that he'll be here for AEW at 8 p.m.
Yeah, good.
Matthew's
It's gonna be a great
Albuquerque
show.
caught fire. So many calls for fires last night. Well, that's what happens when you mandate, wearing masks. People are going to start things on fire.
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Masks are flammable if they're on your face too long. Spontaneous combustion, maybe you've heard of it.
Maybe
That's how it
all
started.
the poo-poo that people talk out of their mouths with them on.
Yeah.
Kyle says, how much Knox could Tegan Knox beat if Tegan Knox could beat Knox?
It's a riddle.
I don't know. And it says, I'm sorry because that sucks. You can't have friends over, bud.
It does suck, especially for your 13th.
Right? Pfft. Lame. Walter says Shayna Baszler is going to MMA. But is she, Walter? I don't think so.
She's kind of old.
I don't think she's going anywhere. Kyle's like, I have FaceTime. My best friend is ill. I've known her for 6 years. Well,
She's ill with it or just ill?
Like, FaceTime made her ill? Or...
Or is she like ill, like cool, like she's ill, like sick, yo?
I don't think that...
Licensed to ill?
Ill, and I think he gave a throw up face.
Oh.
So, let's see.
I get that every time I talk.
Oh, no, it was cry face. Cry. She's ill.
Oh, big kick!
Sad
Ray,
face crying.
they're putting nothing with Ray and Seth in there at the same time. Nothing. Every time there's a tag, they tag the other one in.
Oh.
Ray has not even touched the Messiah yet.
Well, maybe that's why they're doing it.
Kick to the side of the head.
They don't want them to.
Seth's up there. Look at Ray seeing him. He's going after him.
Every
Still
time
no
he goes
contact.
after him, Seth goes and cries in the corner like a little
Still
baby.
no contact.
What
He's
a
just
little-
outsmarting him.
Is it?
Yeah, it distracts
Running
Ray.
away.
And then Ray gets stuck. And then Murphy's good enough to handle a distracted Ray. Here it is. Watch this. He's going to roll him down around Hurricane Rana. That's the third Hurricane Rana he's done to him.
Matthew says Seth is looking a bit stronger tonight. He's building himself up like Triple H before.
Here's the 619. Look
he
at
was the game.
Seth. Oh, he tripped him. A double 619. Are we going to be lucky enough?
Nope.
No, both of them got out of it.
What in the hell?
Oh.
Seriously.
He's holding him hostage. We got a hostage situation.
Somebody needs to come
You
up
know what you
behind
do
him and
here?
beat
You
him.
shoot the hostage.
True.
What's behind him? Alistair.
Alistair Black's going to come out and beat the poo-poo out of him. He's like, here you go. Take your kid.
Oh, the
Is
Messiah
Ray gonna
wants
get
some.
counted out?
I don't know what's happening. Murphy just threw Ray back into the ring.
Right?
Oh, he's trying to poke out Murphy. Dominic's a cheater.
An eye for an eye.
Dominic's a cheater.
He's like, I can't see.
It's official. He's never actually been in a match that I've seen, but he's cheated. Is that the only way his dad can win?
His son cheats for him.
Seth throwing into the glass. 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, and 3. Rey Mysterio with the dub. With the assist to Dominic.
Kyle says she felt faint and almost fainted. Not even joking. Well, that sucks. Says, it's not something I would or anyone should joke about. What? What do you mean? What do you mean nobody should joke about it?
Ha 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 ha.
Well,
All
because
right.
my hometown, Atlanta, is in state of emergency, and I'm wearing a mask. 2 people got arrested for messing with a cop head place.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
It was like 619 5-star. Yeah, because it kills people.
5-star frog splash.
It was like, are you guys done with that wall, Travis? No.
I got a sheetrock it, but I'm done with the frame.
Yeah. So he says, as Rex from Toy Story would say, I can't look. Right?
All right, Ray's got a mic. Alistair is trying to recover. Here's the stipulation. Eye for an eye. What is it?
Ooh, I think he should do it with a spoon.
So what is the stipulation? Is you poke the other guy's eye out?
An eye for an eye?
Do you see Kevin Owens' face? He's like,
You want to pull his eye out of its socket? That's disgusting. With my bare hands.
So Ray's going to lose an eye and leave the company.
Ew.
That's my guess.
Yeah. It's going to pop right out. It's just going to fall right out of his face.
He's going to pull it out with his hands. You ever pulled somebody's eye out with your hands? I don't know if it'd be possible.
That's what I said. Why would you use your hand? Use a spoon. Why a spoon? Because it would hurt more.
That's for his heart.
It's for his eye.
The announcers
As
tonight
Matthew just said, Misty,
are
you
all
scoop
on
hearts with a
Valium.
spoon. Are they sad?
All of them. It's like somebody died.
Maybe somebody did. We don't know it.
Charlie Daniels died.
Excuse me, Luke. Does something happen in like Raw during the time of these tapings or something? Is that why they're all like?
Everybody's somber all night.
Like they forgot to take their cocaine or some shit. Kyle's like, not something I would or anyone should joke about. People feeling ill or fainting.
Licensed to Ill. Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know.
It's a Beastie Boys album.
I guess you're not allowed to laugh about it or make fun of it.
The Beastie Boys album?
That or people
being
feeling
sick?
ill or fainting.
Well,
The fuck ever. I'm laughing about fainting all the time. Did I tell you that story about when I fainted on the schoolyard in elementary?
I think
on
so.
the play yard outside during recess.
You're like,
That's funny.
look at this.
Sorry.
Bobby Lashley.
I thought that's why he had a
MVP.
mouthpiece, so he didn't talk. Just kidding.
It's a quick one.
Yeah, Luke, it's just weird. They're all like, bleh.
Hopefully
I'm
somebody
so
brings it up
boring.
and they fix this team. I don't think these 3 people should be together. They're very slow and none of them have any energy.
Why do you hate yourself,
There
Kyle?
it
You
is.
seem like you're a pretty awesome person. No reason to hate yourself. You should love yourself, man. Love
it.
yourself.
Love it.
You seem like a pretty cool kid. Or a cool cat.
Hope
Or a
Charlie
cool
and
cat.
not Rose, but whatever his name is, get
Daniels?
together. Garza. Angel.
Garza. Oh, Angel Garza. Like, who the hell is Charlie Rose?
I said Charlie, not Rose. Because I don't know his name.
Like, who the hell?
Angel Garza. I call him Rose for some reason.
Walter is not happy about MVP and Bobby. He's all like, boo!
Boo to Bobby.
Boo!
Boo the Bobby. Like
Matthew
Ricky
says,
Bobby.
maybe a tooth will suffice. Walter says, yuck, I just like the Terminator. I says, yeah, Luke, what is the news, Potato Man? And Luke told him to bite him. Ew. It was like, you don't just forget to take your cocaine. Are you sure? I think you do. It was like, I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. Now what do we have here? Is that the song?
Yeah. So what do
Matthew's
we have
like,
here
I need some
on
A1
the
thick
deal?
and haughty. And we have Danielle O'Brien in the chat. Hey, Danielle, nice to see you tonight. Saying,
O'Brien.
Charlie is pregnant. Oh my God, what? What?
That's the rumor that was last week. Somebody said that last week. That she was covering her belly with her hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know Sarah Logan is pregnant, so that is not a rumor.
And
that is real
the man
news.
Is pregnant.
He looks like Potato Man. I think Luke does a lot of dishes with potatoes, and he's in Ireland, so yeah, that works. He's the Potato Man. Matthew says cocaine and coffee, that's how it started today, right?
Cocaine and whiskey.
Kind of defeats the purpose of one or the other, doesn't it?
Upper and a downer. Too high.
So what? We have an RP03BJ Treeline PS. Dude, you're being called Treeline. All right, Treeline's in the chat. Hey, Treeline,
thanks for
nice
joining
to see you. It says okay.
Thanks for subscribing and hanging out with us.
What is the
Watching some wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. WWE wrestling. Raw wrestling. Monday Night wrestling.
Talking about food.
And
tell us your favorite dish.
Yeah. As Kyle says, Matthew, weird.
That can be your new thing.
Matthew's like, Kyle, thanks for noticing. Kyle's like, weird. He was like, I took my 6, so catch up, bitch. Because Matthew's over there taking his 4th weed.
Oh, he's got 4th?
Well, that's right. The wrestlers outside need Powerade and energy food. Do they? Commentators need a fire under their butt.
They need something.
It was like, I just put cocaine and whiskey in my coffee and a rye for my man. My man arms.
That's how you do it. It's like an Irish coffee.
Right. Kyle's like, you guys are strange. Well, thanks for the compliment, buddy.
It's like the Boston Irish coffee. Cocaine and whiskey.
Cocaine and whiskey in your coffee for the morning.
You don't have to have coffee.
Just cocaine and whiskey.
The coffee helps.
The coffee just helps you take it down smoother. Matthew's like, that's efficient. Haley gave us an arm. And Zoe says, I think next week I should wear an eye patch. I am not a pirate. I don't know. Probably not. I think I should be like this for now.
In September.
And if I was a pirate, then some scurvy mongrel would steal my booty. That's right. No, that happens in September. Talk Like a Pirate Day. September 19th, I think, is the date.
I thought it was the 20th. It's somewhere around there, though.
Arr.
Maybe we'll have a show.
What the plank, you matey? Swab the deck.
You don't have an accent.
You don't have an accent. Matthew said, Ayla, you're a beast. LOL. I adore you. Looks like my YouTube crashed. Oh. It didn't like what you were looking up. That's crazy. There was nothing that happened last week during the taping I could find.
That they're all sad?
That they're all like, we're so bummed. I don't understand.
Well, Byron Saxton and freaking, what's his name, Samoa Joe, don't have any energy anyways.
Right?
And the other guy's just there. So when you put all 3 of them together, it's not very energetic.
Well, there's like good Raw wrestling on TV. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, in like a year or 2, you're going to be like, remember that Raw team? No, because nobody's going to remember this team.
Right? Oh, Kyle, really? Promoting drugs as a 12-year-old? That's weird, especially as some people take that kind of advice. Who said anything about taking them?
You don't take drugs, you wackadoo.
You're the strange one if you think we're actually telling you to do it.
I haven't done drugs for 20 years. It's disgusting.
We were talking about the commentators on Raw that they forgot to take theirs.
They're all
you know,
weird.
Hey, buddy, whatever.
No drugs. Stay in school.
Right? Like, what? Who's promoting drugs? Okay.
It's a
Maybe
song.
Maybe you shouldn't read in between the lines too much there, dude.
It's a song by Sheryl Crow and...
PC Babies!
What's his
PC
name?
Babies!
What's
we got a
his
PC
name?
Baby in the chat.
Instead of worrying about people that chat, worry about what I'm saying.
No.
What's his name? Kid Rock.
Oh, that guy. Kid Rock.
Living on cocaine and whiskey.
Yeah, it was a song.
It's
Zoe
a song
says,
from the 90s.
Well, maybe I will in September in 2 months. Yes, Zoe, yes. Talk like a pirate day.
I think we will. If it were aired that day, I'll talk like a pirate
Luke
for a
says,
session.
also, did you hear Patrick Mahomes signed a contract extension for 10 years and $400 million, so he's now officially... a chair until 2031.
A chair.
A chief.
A chief.
A chair. I didn't know you could become a chair officially. Oh my god. Look, you cracked me. Anyways, we got MVP talking out here for Bobby Lashley.
What's he got behind him? What's that pedestal about? So what's his annual income? Because I mean, some of that's going to be salary, but once those quarterbacks make so much money, it becomes pointless because the team can't build around them.
Right.
But he won his Super Bowl, so he's probably okay taking a lot of money and saying, "Hey, I've got my one ring.
Right. Yeah.
Now give me my paycheck."
Right. We have Dicep in the chat. Hey, Dicep. Nice to see you in the chat.
Hey, boss. Thanks for joining us.
Kyle, why being rude to me, for fuck's sake? Why are you saying fucking acronyms that have the F word in it? You're 12. Can't get offended if you're going to do that. Luke says, no one's being rude. It says, I'm nursing a newborn. I'm not taking cocaine. We're not being rude.
Nobody's doing drugs.
Walter's like, okay, MVP and Bobby out in the ring. New U.S.
Here's the
title
new belt.
at Raw.
What? Why would they do it here without the champion?
So he's saying that he beat him, so now he is the champion?
Technically.
Even though it wasn't for the title? How's that work?
They're changing the belts again. How is Apollo not out there? They need to bring Apollo out before they release his
I
belt.
like Chair better, Luke. He seems like a good chair.
Huh.
That thing's hideous as fuck. He is hideous.
Huh. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
So is Apollo gonna come get his belt? It's his belt. What is going on? There's no way he's the champion.
He's just making up shit as he goes along. He's just like, I can do whatever I want.
It's ridiculous.
I can do it.
Here he comes.
I do whatever I want.
Oh, thank goodness.
Looks like his contract is back end loaded, so they get a few years not being killed by his contract.
That's good.
I still like him as a chair better.
There's Ricochet. Where's Apollo?
That's funny. Hey, Jorge.
Well, I'm so confused on what's happening right now. Shut up. It is good. Thank you for joining us. Is he hurt or out? Maybe he's sick?
Maybe. I haven't heard anything.
Like
Anybody heard anything about Apollo Crews?
He's out. He's going to be back soon. So he's hurt. So they took the title off of him?
Oh.
What the Ricochet Alexander. We get to see Ricochet wrestle
weird.
again. I like Alexander too. What's wrong?
Them doing what they're doing. The whole, like,
why is the belt on MVP? I get it. They got a new belt. Maybe they just needed to show it.
I don't think they got a new belt. I think he made a new belt just so he could crown himself as the title.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a nice enough belt that's going to be the new United States. They did it with the Intercontinental Championship. They got rid of the old one.
It's dumb. It's not pretty at all. It's ugly.
They're going away from old stuff, and they're going to new stuff.
I don't know about that.
So there is a new United States Championship belt.
And
for some reason, Apollo's not the champion? Or what? Or is he still champion? They just wanted to put a belt out there, and he wasn't there? That's the only thing I could think of.
That's a good possibility, but it just seems weird that they would do that. Unless he's just trying to make himself relevant or something. I don't know.
Awkward.
Yeah.
So we do have a new United States Championship belt and maybe a new United States champion.
Right. It looks like I have heard no news about Apollo, though the official site's like literally no announcement or anything.
Nothing.
So I think it's just MVP talking out of his butthole.
He was there. Well, Ricochet said when he gets back, he's going to want his belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember them fighting last week, and I remember Apollo being on the outside of the ring. And then when the match started, Apollo wasn't out there. Remember, it was after the big fight they had?
Right.
Anyways. I'm lost.
The true belts are tacky.
Wrestling belts are tacky. Is that?
What did he say? Oh, Ayla said, yeah, true belts are tacky. I'm not sure what that means, but sure. All works out. Looks like Dalethea, the funny thing is, on his girlfriend's Instagram, they work out and she made him do the chair position. Then she literally sat on him and used him as a chair. So he really is a chair.
That's pretty funny. I wonder if we'll get football this year.
Mm-hmm. From what?
The world. If it'll happen.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
What are you talking about? Are you just not hearing?
I'm not listening to you.
Obviously.
Well, I don't want to listen to you.
Makes for a good show.
Matthew's like, after the positive sprinkles test from within WWE came out last month, Pro Wrestling Sheet now reports that more people in the company who were working tapings at the WWE Performance Center
are sick. But we don't know their names.
Mm-hmm.
So it does make you wonder if he's one of them.
Let's see. Looks at. I wonder if something happened and they edited it out for some reason or are not talking about it. They usually do that for serious injuries or if Apollo had been accused of something, but I doubt it.
It's just strange.
Huh.
All right. Look at MVP in his suit.
Walter's like, how is Kenna Dalethea? I don't know. She's playing a game in the other room. Probably in her chat being a monster. Matthew says, that was grim 4 hours ago. What? What's
The
grim
news?
4 hours ago?
That news?
I guess.
All right, Alexander, Bobby Lashley. Locking up. Bobby obviously has the strength advantage here. Athleticism advantage
Right.
here.
They did beat him up last week.
They did.
Luke says they haven't canceled baseball again, even though players are now getting sick. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird one, seeing how this thing plays out. Danny asked me if we're doing a baseball league. I'm like, we're going to almost wait until the season starts to see.
Right.
Like, I could see him canceling it immediately.
Like, sorry, it's not happening. We're just not going to do anything.
But maybe since the overreaction from the first time, maybe they kind of learned and they'll just kind of just let it happen. And then just bring other people up or however they have to handle it.
Right.
It's just weird because, I mean, the teams don't talk to each other, but they do talk with each other, each team, right? Like, So the Royals are all going to hang out with the Royals.
Right.
The Rockies aren't going to get it from the Royals.
Right.
But the Rockies can get it from the Rockies. They almost need to quarantine the whole teams together, not let them talk to anybody else.
Luke said, plus WWE has been forward announcing who has unicorn sprinkles, so why hide Apollo having unicorn sprinkles if he does?
Yeah, but they're not telling people who has it.
Yeah.
The people who have it are coming out and said they have it.
Yeah. Renee Young did that. Kayla Braxton, or as I call her, Toasty Marshmallow did.
And then a couple others.
Mm-hmm. All right, Walter says, okay, bye, guys. I'm going to see you Wednesday
for
AEW.
All right, Walter. Have a good night. Be safe. We'll see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
I guess they're shooting for maybe herd immunity.
Maybe.
You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. Big clothesline. Oh, big spear. Ricochet's in trouble.
So in trouble. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
And down. Neck breaker. Ricochet. Oh. Bobby pat him. I thought he was going to pin him. I was like, how's Ricochet going to get his body off of him? But he figured it out. Bobby's got a pin in the corner. There's the quick tag. MVP fighting in his street clothes. I wouldn't even call those street clothes. Those are business clothes.
Ah, yes.
He should use that tie as a weapon. Look at his boots. Talk about impromptu matches.
For MVP?
Yeah, look at his outfit.
Yeah, he's in his
normal like alligator shoes
whatever attire that he has. Suit attire.
Look at him pulling on that neck.
Matthew wants Keith Lee to come and face Lashley.
That'd be a fun one.
That's his hope. Luke says Salvador Perez of the Royals has tested positive and 4 Phillies players.
Salvador Perez, huh? God, isn't he still injured from like last year? I wonder if he'd have been playing anyways.
Maybe.
I think he had Tommy John surgery or something, didn't he? He had some sort of surgery, I thought. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure he missed last season, though.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I just can't remember what the surgery was on. Knee, shoulder, elbow. He's a great player.
Salvador Perez?
Mm-hmm. Catcher.
Cool. Ricochet's getting his
Ricochet getting beat up. Yeah, Bobby Lashley's too much for either one of these guys. But it is a tag team match. And you never know what's going to happen. Alexander's on the outside waiting for the tag. I don't know if he's too excited to get in there with these guys. Look at that vertical suplex.
Ooh.
How long is he going to hold him up there?
Forever.
You got all day. Like AD. Adrian Peterson. 1, 2, and Ricochet kicks out. That used to be his finisher.
Oh, but now it's not.
No, it's a full Nelson now.
Which is weird.
It is a little different. I haven't seen that since the 90s. Well, they could have done it in the early 2000s. I can't remember when Chris Masters was in there. Probably in the the late 2000s or mid 2000s. Bobby, look at that. Right down.
Luke says Sal was cleared to play this season. He's on the roster.
Ah. 1, 2. Well, hopefully he can recover in 2 weeks, because I think that's when they start. About 20 days from now. So it gives him 2.5 weeks.
Right.
Flips him up. Around. Lands on his feet. There's the kick. Misses with that kick, but the back kick got him.
Flush in the mush.
That's exactly what he said.
What in the world?
Alexander's in there now. Going right after MVP. Look at that offense. Look at that offense. Oh! Kicks out Bobby's legs.
Ouch. That had to have not felt good because of the way and how he kicked him.
Bobby getting back up, though. There's the spinning DDT.
Matthew says football will return without a crowd. It's too big to fail. Plus stadiums cost money. Yes, see? And Malachi says MVP has gone crazy.
There's a tag. Bobby Lashley tagged himself in. Alexander didn't notice it. There's a big, big forearm. MVP knocks down Ricochet. Alexander's back in the ring. Lashley followed him. Here comes the spear. Oh, yeah, he done. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Bobby Lashley's too much.
Matthew says MVP is like Don King of wrestling. Yeah, that thing looks fake.
Every time I think of Don King, I think of Mike Tyson and Donald Trump.
Oh, right.
Because you always seen them together.
Matthew's like, Lashley knows how to spear, right?
He didn't even use his full Nelson. Spear! Spear! Well, there it is. The belt is on MVP. That's so weird. There it is. Here comes the full Nelson. Alexander's in trouble.
Pay.
Is Ricochet going to save him? Oh, there it is. Missile drop kick. Ricochet with the save. Mariano Rivera style, since we're talking about baseball. It ain't over yet. That's what Ricochet saying. It ain't over
yet. It ain't over. You don't know. You don't know me.
I think that belt's creased in the middle. It is. It's got a crease in the middle.
Yeah, it says whatculture.com did it. WWE revealing new United States title belt on Raw tonight. Raw's mid-card title gets a clean yet prestigious new look. WWE's United States champion is getting a makeover. The current champion, Apollo Crews, has held the belt since 25th of May, defeating Andrade on a special episode on an episode of Raw.
Well, hopefully they give it to him.
They call it a brand new, clean United States championship title. Really? Which is weird, because what was wrong with the old one?
It wasn't clean. It must have been cluttered.
I guess. I think that one looks way more cluttered and can't tell what it even says. The way that they put the gold on gold, you can't even figure out what the hell it even says on there. It's the other one you knew. You can't even see the flag on that one at all.
Look at this. They're showing all the drama that's formed in Zelina Vega's stable.
Little stable of peeps between the
Andrade and
Garza dude. Angel with his wings on his butt. Wings all over his butt.
We haven't seen Austin Theory for a while either, have we?
Luke says Sal was cleared to play this season. He's on the roster.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah. So let's
Look at Zelina Vega's top. Woo! Hey, you better smile at him.
Hey, come here.
His future father-in-law right there.
Let's forget about that. We don't know what happened. Looks like, Travis, you should look at the 2020 roster rules on the MLB website. They canceled minor league baseball and completely changed roster rules to try to offset the sprinkles.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm already pretty disappointed in the whole thing. I've already vowed not to watch this year.
Looks like, so now MLB teams have a 60-player roster pod. They have their 40-man roster available, plus a 20-man training roster they can use to replace sick or injured players.
Right, but 26 the day of the game that they have to have, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
They'll still do the 26, but they can go and switch some around. The only problem is pitching. If they use that, they can just change pitchers every day, and they can just... The game will take forever.
Right?
Are they still going with the rule where a pitcher has to pitch a whole inning? That's so stupid. It gets rid of specialty players. So, like, if you're a good lefty and get a lefty out, you're done.
That's funny.
Because you got to face the two righties with that one lefty.
Right.
No specialty players anymore.
Matthew said Maserati and Ferrari accompanied by a Porsche. Blythe says, Woo! Because we had Ric Flair up there.
Say woo!
Woo! Matthew says Lashley is becoming the full-time Brock position. Next Mania, Lesnar versus Lashley.
That's what I want to see. Been wanting to see that for a while.
Right? That's what you've been saying. That's what you've been saying.
I just want to see them both be assholes, too. Like, so there's no advantage.
Right? That's funny.
Bobby's a guy that could actually fight back if Brock did get a little too physical. Although
Right.
Brock does not do that.
So the next match is the
Andrade match?
Andrade and
I would
Garza.
assume so, yeah. And Randy Orton.
Uh,
He's on their team.
oh, against.
The Viking Raiders and the Big Show.
Oh, okay. Okay, got
The
it.
Big Show. The Mighty Big Slow. But right now, it is commercial time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where
I
you
just
at?
can't believe
Where
they're
you
using
at?
a
Where you
damn
at?
DH in the National League. That's like, ugh.
The devil.
Because you know that's going to come in and they're going to try to keep that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
That league might say, oh, hell no. Maybe the special circumstance of what's going on, but Luke says 26-man game roster. The other 14 travel with them, but have to stay located elsewhere. The 20-man training polls are staying on their team's minor league stadiums. Luke says, and pitchers can't be replaced until they get 3 outs. Correct, Trav.
Yeah.
Matthew says, hell yeah, T-Rex. Zoe says, I feel like the old Randy Orton is back. Right? Matthew
Viper.
says, it will be a show. Also saying, Zoe, yeah, I've been seeing signs of that. Right?
Yeah, Danny had said something else too, and I was just like, what? But I can't remember what it was. But I feel like if a pitcher can pitch inside and hit somebody, then they should have to bat and get hit themselves.
Huh. Okay.
But with the DH, a pitcher has no fear. I'll just throw at somebody's head. Who cares? What, am I going to get a suspension? Oops.
Right. Yeah, they can't.
I just think that a pitcher should have to bat so he doesn't just throw intentionally at somebody else.
True. Yeah.
Baseball polices itself, and they're changing the rules so they can't police themselves. And then they're going to have to write more rules to police themselves. I just don't think there should be that many rules in the sport.
So Walter in here was asking about McKenna.
Uh-huh.
I guess they can hear her when she's really loud in there. They can hear her on the thing, so he's all worried. Wonder if she was okay. That's funny. I didn't know that, so that's why I was asking Ayla. I was like, you can hear her? It's funny.
She's in there freaking out. She's playing Fortnite or something.
Yeah. Matthew said, I thought pitchers had to bat. Well, only
In the
in
old
one
days, in the National League, in the American League, pitchers never batted. Well, they haven't since Hank Aaron and those guys. That's when they changed the rules so Hank Aaron could stick around longer and break Babe Ruth's record.
league. Yeah.
It was a long time ago. They wanted to keep those stars around longer, the hitters. And so they changed it in the American League, but the National League stayed true to the game. And now they're all changing it.
After I beat her.
Edit it! What the frick is going on?
Luke says,
So next Monday,
next Monday's happening?
championship match.
Ooh,
Tag
really?
team championship match.
Wow.
The Kabuki Warriors.
So, all right.
Are you talking about Kairi Sane?
No, I'm talking about everybody's thing about how she's not with him anymore.
Next week's Raw was recorded right after that. Like, they kept it going.
Right.
So they recorded 2 in a row.
So the thing about her not being with WWE was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, no, I said she's with them.
Yeah, well, everybody else was like, she's not. And even then they were like, she wasn't.
I don't know about anybody else. I just know what I've read.
Well, the peeps out there in the world of knowing. Luke said, the ironic thing is the DH in the American League was just supposed to be a one-season thing, but the American League teams like the extra offense so much they voted to keep it. So maybe National League teams will too.
Ugh, I know.
And hopefully they won't, but hey.
You know what? The bad thing about it is the American League is already set up for a DH. They already pay guys millions to be a DH. The National League doesn't. They pay 8 guys to hit, and then they have some extra hitters on the bench that are so-so. They don't have a guy that's as good as their best hitter that can only hit. Those guys are already all in the American League, so it gives the American League a distinct advantage. The only National League team that has that kind of offensive bats is the Dodgers. So it puts the Dodgers above everybody else in the National League, and then they're the only team that can play against an American League team, and then that American League team's going to have the advantage because, well, they always have the advantage because they're used to having the DH.
Right.
But anyway, so it's going to be the Dodgers versus whoever from the American League, Yankees. I would say the Astros, but they kind of dug their own grave this offseason. That seems like so long ago. All that cheating crap.
Yeah.
And it was the same
It happened this year.
off-season.
Yeah. It didn't happen in 2019.
I just can't think of another National League team that has offensive players just sitting there that can't play.
Yeah.
Because they don't do that. They don't sign with the National League team as the 9th man. They sign with the American League.
Right.
But the Dodgers are just stacked because their minor league system's so deep.
Yeah. It was like Kenneth is a loud diva.
Yeah. That's another word for it.
Diva? A loud one? That's funny.
Here comes the Viper. Randy Orton.
Matthew's like, I thought pitchers had to bat. No.
That was so last year, Matthews.
Matthew's like, MLB is trying to make it a more fast-paced game. I think that's edgy. They are changing the rules like crazy. I think it's stupid that they're changing it for a generation that doesn't give a flying crap if they make it fast or slow. If they're not going to watch it, they're not going to watch it. And then you're taking the dynamics out of the game by doing that. So why on earth would any of the older people want to watch it? It's not even baseball at that point.
I don't feel like I'm that old, but yeah.
So Luke says the only time American League put their bat is when they play a National League team at the National League team stadium.
Yeah, when the pitcher has to bat.
Right. Who says, Kenna definitely sounds like she's playing Fortnite. LOL, I recognize that specific sound of rage anywhere. Right. So he says, I almost forgotten the band name to Orton's old theme song during the 2000s before 2008 when the year he changed it from Mercy Dives Burn My Light to Rev Theory's Voices. Nice.
I don't
and Kyrie
remember.
saying, only announced officially after last SmackDown on her own social media. That's when I fully believed it. Malachi says, Randy Orton is a 13-time world champ.
He's the champ.
He is definitely a 13-time
He's definitely the most
champion.
decorated champion in this ring.
Mm-hmm. Matthew says, Travis, you should do another channel with other sports talk.
I would love to.
Right? Matthew says, wait,
It's a time thing.
What's this on Raw?
We got Angel versus a Giant.
We have Angel, Garza, Andrade, and Orton on a team against the Viking Raiders and the Big Show. That's what's happening right now.
It's crazy that the Big Show's wrestling again. I thought he was just going to do public relations.
Right.
I mean, that's what they talked about a couple years ago. That's why we haven't seen him for so long.
Oh my God. That was definitely not a fun ride right there.
It's like, I want him to do that just to pop my back a few times.
Right? Looks like, Trav, the National League teams were allowed last week to pick up an extra bat player, hence why MLB changed it from 25-man to 26-man roster.
Right. Well, they had changed the 26 they had voted for in the offseason. That's official forever. But what could... I mean, unless there's some stud free agent out there, which I didn't see, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, that should have been in place at the end of October, so they could have picked up a free agent during the money spending spree.
Right.
You know, when Garrett Cole was making freaking $400 million, or whatever the hell it is, $300 million, $400 million. Like,
Right.
what? I think it's 300.
That's that podcast sports with Travis.
Old sports.
Right?
My problem with that is I used to be really deep into it. That would have been awesome. But I haven't been in football for about 4 years. And in football, the turnover's so quick that I don't know anybody anymore.
Well,
Everybody in the
and-
NFL gets hurt so fast or they're out of the league.
Yeah. And some of the rules that they've implemented and changed just make them a bunch of pansies.
It's a hard
It's such a
sport
dumb
for
sport
me to watch.
anymore. I can't even watch it anymore. It makes me want to throw up every time I see it. I'm like, just put them in fucking frou-frou tutus out there and give them goddamn flags that they have to rip off each other.
Well, they don't have to be in
No, they have to be in tutus.
skirts, but
No, they have to be in tutus.
there's a big right hand by the Big Show. Angel's in trouble.
He is in trouble. He hasn't even taken his pants off yet. It's ridiculous.
And in hockey, sorry, I can't remember one person's name. I haven't watched that for about 4 years. I had a buddy that was deep into this stuff, and so I paid a lot of attention to it for a long time, and then he died.
Yeah. Matthew says, I didn't realize it was a 6-man tag. I want to see a choke slam and an RKO. I bet you will.
I have a feeling you're going to see an RKO.
Both of those. John L. says, the reason why I haven't been making YouTube videos, I made a new YouTube account, but looking out because I have Extreme Rule prediction video and I'll review Extreme Rules video.
Heck
Sweet,
yeah.
man. Can't
That's
wait.
what we want to see. Make sure with your
Get
new
back
account
into it, buddy.
that you not subscribe, but that you comment on here so I can find you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for me to find people, and I don't know why. So after this video's over, with your new account, if that's what he said.
He said a new account.
With your new account, just comment, just say this one or something on one of our videos, and I'll see that you had commented, then I can go click on it and subscribe.
Ooh.
Look
He
at
used
that.
Eric against
Two.
Andrade.
Well, Erik does that all the time with Ivar.
True.
So to see the Giant do it with him is pretty cool.
I don't think he liked it as much, though.
Right?
Eric
He's like,
didn't
my back
seem
doesn't
to
turn
do
that
so
way.
well. He's like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Get your ass out here
Well, you
right now.
don't like
Is he
it.
calling a
I don't.
freaking meeting?
He's like, dude, we need to have a better way of looking at stuff here. Matthew says, sports is hard to follow. One must be obsessed.
Oh! You listen to me, motherfucker.
He's going to put his ass in the
That's a
dirt if
veteran
you don't
right
act
there.
like a normal freaking guy.
That's
you
a locker
grew up
room
in the
presence.
business. You grew up in this business. You know
I'll
what
give
you're
you
supposed
one
to be
more
doing.
chance. That was sick.
Yay.
That's why you got to have a
Randy
veteran on your
Orton.
team right there. Maybe not grabbing him by the throat, but
Matthew says, I think Randy just said fuck. I think he almost and then caught himself.
a couple different
Before he
times.
really said it. But he really wanted to. When he threw him against the little barricade, he said, motherfucker.
You have a special place in my heart because I grew up in the business too.
Malachi says Andrade and Angel Garza are going to break up. Yeah, it's sad. You don't want to see that happen. You want those celebrity couples to stay together forever.
Well, who's Zelina going to go with? It's got to be Andrade, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it just makes more sense.
That she goes with Andrade?
Uh-huh. I think he's
Angel just has to go about his business on his
the
own.
better performer.
I don't know. She goes off with Angel more than she does
That's
Andrade.
because Angel's always leaving. So she has to go get him.
I don't know. She didn't like him flirting with Charlie.
Well, because he's a ladies' man. Because it distracts him.
She's not out there, though.
Charlie?
It's just during the, they're just doing an interview. It's not like they're out in the matches and she's doing it.
Southern commercials.
I guess. What?
Look at that spoon.
That spoon, man. You always got a spoon with you.
I always got some spoon. You can get brain freeze.
Zoe says, damn, Randy. Matthew says she's going to run off with Miss Ziggler.
Oh no, that would be hilarious.
What? Who? Who's running off with her?
Miss Ziggler.
Who is?
Zelina.
Oh.
That's what we were talking about, Selena. Miss Ziggler. Because he's trans.
Oh, that's right. A substitute teacher. Trans substitute teacher.
That shit's funny.
Poor Dolph. Because he's a trans substitute teacher. Oh, what's worse, being a substitute teacher or people looking at you like, you're trans? No, I'm really not. What?
Well, obviously he's not. Like the one with the PC babies. What's that called?
PC
South Park.
babies.
It's like Randy Savage or
PC
whatever.
babies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm the best
Heather.
woman.
Her name was Heather.
Heather. Been trans for 2 weeks.
That's funny.
That's got to be almost over.
Yeah. I think the last one had like 8 or 11 episodes to
Oh
it.
my gosh. Don't tell me that. We'll be skipping like 4 and starting it. We won't miss any storyline. We already know what happens. Actually, we probably shouldn't even need to watch it.
Then don't. I'll watch it. You don't have to. If you're that much of a Debbie
That's
Downer.
a long time.
Old Debbie Downer.
It's like 11 hours. Do you remember that one show you made me watch when I was sick?
Oh, the one with the nun?
That still bothers me.
Because they didn't have an ending?
There was no ending.
Nobody knew what happened.
She made me watch a show about a nun.
It was on
Netflix.
I'm sure people have seen it.
And it was about like raping and all sorts of weird stuff.
It was a real true crime story.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, they never found out who did it. They just had speculations of who they thought did it, but
Like
they couldn't prove it.
It just ended.
That's the sad part about those cold case murders. That's it right there.
Okay, well.
That's the frustration that those cops have, the detectives that are
Okay.
involved in it. What you're feeling is what they probably feel every time they have to open that and try to find a new lead.
Disgusting.
Anyways,
Oh!
medical staff Pepper Clark, the skunk's in the chat.
Oh!
Hey, medical staff.
Erik turns and knocks
Dig it,
Andrade
says
straight to the floor.
nice.
Randy's like, well, come out and get me then.
Right? Come on. John L. says, which makes sense to have an Extreme Rules for Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
Right? Matthew says, the Mexican Joker. Malachi says, John Cena started to make people watch Raw.
Here we
Matthew
go.
says,
You know, Angel
Unsolved
hasn't took his
Mysteries.
pants off yet.
He has not. It's really weird. He hasn't gotten serious. He
And
is
maybe
not
that's
in
why
this fight,
Randy's
really.
upset. Randy's like, take your pants off and get real.
He's like, come on, you need to really get into this.
Take your pants off and get real.
Matthew just mentioned it, and I think Luke has been watching him, Ayla. Luke said, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call from a streamer I'm mod for. Be back in 5. Sweet.
All right.
All over him. Ew, he's all over him like, oh,
Why is Randy not even up on the apron? Seriously, it's a tag team match, Randy.
Maybe he wants to see their clout, if they've got anything.
Well, for what? Is he a scout?
He's there now.
Now he is. Now he's kneeling.
He's there.
Now he's for real.
Maybe he just wants to see what they got. I don't know. He was all mad at Angel telling
There's the big
him
show.
he's part of the business.
What's Randy doing?
I don't know, but
He's
Ayla
getting a referee distracted.
is talking about, speaking of cold cases, anyone watched the new Unsolved Mysteries? Matthew says, Randy is teaching them
No.
tag wrestling.
We never watched it.
I haven't watched the new Unsolved Mysteries, but I want to. It's the #1 rating show on Netflix right now.
Cool.
That, and there's another one called, something Nun. Warrior Nun? Has anybody watched that on Netflix? Oh, Garza finally took his pants off. He's serious.
Shit got real.
Shit got real serious real fast.
Well, absolutely, it's
changing.
changed. Oh, they made a wish.
Oh, God.
Both of his groin muscles hurt.
Oh, that would pull some things you don't want pulled there.
No.
Oh, God.
Sports hernia right there.
I wonder if I'd...
Look at that. Is he going to go clubbering? No, he's just going to choke him in the ropes. Don't get
It's like,
disqualified,
okay, I'll let
Andrade.
go. Sorry.
Is he going to do it again? Oh, there we go.
Mason's back. Hi,
Eric's in
Mason.
trouble. Hey,
He
Mason.
says the U.S. title looks horrible.
You didn't like it either, huh?
I didn't like the way it looks. It has no color to it. It's just one big gold blurb of blah. I'm like, seriously, like, who makes something like that? I mean, the eagle's kind of cool on it. If you can see it.
Right, the right light.
Like, you have to have it in the right light to be
Erik
able to even
is in
see
deep
it.
trouble. Look at that. They're all just going after him.
No, it is, Ayla, that Warrior Nun is something different. It's a show. It's fake. It's like a series or whatever. I'm talking about a different one. It was a big thing like a year or so ago. Travis and I watched it.
Oh,
It was probably about 2 years ago. He got a fever and I was watching it and he's like, "What are you watching?" And I'm like, "I'm watching about this nun that was murdered." And it's a real story.
Yeah, it was a
It's a real
documentary type
Yeah,
true
it's a
story. It happened
documentary.
in Philadelphia, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. So the one I'm talking about, Ayla, isn't the Warrior Nun show. That's the second running one. But it's called Warrior Nun. They were saying something about it on the radio this morning and said how good it was. So, I don't know, try it out.
Here
Maybe
comes
it
your
was good.
choke slam. Is Randy behind
Maybe.
him? RKO! But
Oh,
the Big
he
Show's just
almost
too
got
much.
him.
Too much, man.
He tried. He's like, "Ooh, you almost got me. Really close. Little. A little bit.
Look at Randy.
Little."
Look at these second and third generation wrestlers out here. Just a gang of them. Andrade turns him around. He's choking the big man. Look at that.
Oh, he's on top of him. He's got to put him in a better chokehold than that.
That is a giant windpipe. There he goes.
Did you get him?
Throws him over.
Throw him over?
There's the
Who fell
tag.
on
Here
him?
comes Ivar. And here comes not Rose. Angel Garza.
Garce. The ladies love Ivar.
Randy tagged himself in, but they didn't see it. See, Randy's the legal man.
Yeah, it was called The Keepers. Ayla, it was called The Keepers,
Yeah, it was about a school that molested kids.
basically.
A church school. 1, 2, and 3. Randy Orton with the
Randy Orton with
RKO
the
out of
RKO
nowhere
out of nowhere.
on Erik.
Wow, what happened to Big Show? Where'd he go?
He got beat up.
By Angel and Andrade?
Yeah, well, he got in that sleeper hold, and then he made a tag and rolled out.
Ah, I see. He couldn't quite get himself together.
Right, in time.
Oh, we did not get to see a choke slam.
And then Randy tagged in but waited outside. And then the Vikings went for their finisher on Angel. And then Andrade saved him, or vice versa.
Right?
You'll see it right here. Okay, yeah, on Angel. And then Andrade saves him, throws Ivar out, and then you'll see it right here.
Arcade in a while.
And done.
Nice.
And Erik gets pinned. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And the
So,
RKO.
So Ayla, yeah, it's called The Keepers. And if you watched somebody talk about it, you should watch the documentary. I think you'd enjoy it. It's a cool story. I mean, it's not cool in that sense, but it's interesting.
There they are. Iconic. Oh, she's
so
wrestling
exciting.
Ruby tonight.
Play on words there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, Matthew. I don't know if there's a choke slam coming out of anywhere out there.
Look behind her. She's like, that's what I was saying. And now they're teasing her. Definitely the most underrated talker of the
Ruby?
women on the women's division. Is he trying to scout him too? MVP in the back with Alexander.
Yeah. Hey, we got Tom in the chat. Hey, Tom.
What do we call him? Cedric? Or what do you call him? Cedric? Cedric? How do you say it? Cedric. Cedric.
It's not at Cedric, but I call him Cedric. I say Cedric, and it's not at Cedric. Anyways, Luke is back.
Hey, Luke.
And he's like, man, this shit fucking sucks. Another streamer just took their own life. What the fuck? After another streamer on purpose leaked the other streamer's phone number because he doesn't like female streamers. Are you fucking kidding me?
So they killed themselves from a phone call?
So a ton of people made tons of horrible phone calls to the girl last night and threatened her kid. So she took her life today. That's 3 in 1 week. 3?
Oh, I'm sure there's more than that. That's just 3 that we know of or whatever. People are very suicidal nowadays because they don't know how to cope.
I just don't understand. Turn
It's
your
tragic.
fucking phone off.
Right? Change your number.
Fuck. Turn the fucking thing off. Call the fucking cops and say, I'm being harassed right now. And turn your goddamn phone off. Throw the fucking thing in the toilet.
Yeah, definitely.
Jesus Christ. I know it's too late now, but my God, people. Like, wow. I don't think Cedric Alexander was impressed.
No.
He didn't look impressed.
Nobody wants to be with MVP but Bobby.
It's
I think Bobby should rethink it.
Douche.
Bobby should be like, wait a second, why does nobody else like this dude?
I don't know. It says I watched the documentary about the guy who robbed a bank with a bomb on his neck. Scavenger murder mystery crazy case. Matthew says it's really early. I might get a choke slam. I don't think so. Let's see. Matthew's like, the Iconics! They were there. So he said from out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Matthew's
Ruby Riot's
excited
wrestling
about Ruby.
next. It's Billy Kay.
Luke says this fucking hate and cancel culture shit has got to stop. I'm really sad right now. PC babies, buddy. It's all about the PC babies. You gotta have thicker skin.
Yeah, everybody's so weak-minded now that it's...
You just have to have thicker skin.
I just don't understand how, like, if somebody said something about you, you'd want to hurt yourself.
Right?
Like, that to me is just mind-boggling.
I don't get it either, so I really don't. Like, I mean, if anything, and you have a kid, why would you? Like, that's the other sad part about it, is, like, so she just, like, left her kid alone?
Right?
Like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm not trying to, like,
tough.
downplay her, the person, but who the fuck wouldn't fight back for their kid?
It just, it's all
Just
mind-boggling.
a little bit. Well, I don't know about that, Luke. And you can say that they told her that, and she can say that, but she said he shed stuff, and saying that the cops just said it's just boys being boys. I highly doubt that's what was said. It was probably more along the lines of you have to have more proof, you have to have recordings, and it has to happen for a long period of time. I know, because I've done restraint order like that.
No contact order?
A no contact order. You have to have proof, like immense proof, for them not to take it seriously, but for them to be able by law to do anything. That's in the States, and that's in my state. I don't know about other states or countries, but in some states, in areas, it can be a big, big deal. So it just depends on how far they've gone with the, whatever you want to call
Harassment.
it. Harassment of, of people being harassed and then making laws to protect those people. But I don't really think that the cops said that. And I mean, and who's saying they said that? She can't. Unless she said it after, then what was she doing on social media if she was so worried about him taunting her? Then why didn't she just take a break and shut all of her social media down? It's
crazy. All you have to do is turn it off, go outside, and just look at the sky.
Turn it off.
Life is exactly the same when you're on or off the stream.
Yeah, I don't know.
I always look at it as like listening to really loud music. Turn your music up really loud, put some screaming heavy metal on there.
Right.
And then hit mute.
Yeah.
That silence is always there. You just got to find it.
Right.
That peace is always there. You just have to find it. You just have to look for it.
As Ayla says, cancel culture is awful. PC culture is awful. The whole PC crap has got to stop.
What is
it's making
cancel?
our culture soft and stupid.
What is a cancel culture?
Cancel culture is like basically, if it's offensive, cancel it.
Oh.
If it's anything, cancel it. If it doesn't go with your beliefs, cancel it. If
Right,
it's
if you
not
don't
something
agree
you
with
like,
it.
cancel it.
Right.
If it has this on it, cancel it. If it does that, cancel it.
If it
doesn't go with the mainstream, cancel it.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's getting to a point where people are going to start having a stand-up
Well, you would think
issue.
that people would fight back already, but they haven't.
Yes, because people are stupid, and they don't. Anyways. Oh, crap.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Our truth.
Oh, that's probably the wrong guy to do
Whoa,
that
whoa,
with.
whoa, whoa.
Is Rick gonna get the belt?
Hey, bud. What's it?
I'll just lay down.
You clean up nice. A little too nice.
Tozawa? He thinks it's Tozawa.
Oh my
Two
God.
Tozawas.
Oh, there's two of them.
Look at you. They're all
There was Tozawa.
Flair.
Oh my God.
You dress up too nice.
You're just too nice, Tozawa.
There's two Tozawas.
Matthew, WWE's being political, Cedric the Entertainer. It says, I'm a pop star thread and I'm not dead. You got a super dread bet with an angel dragon head. That's a lot of lyrics I don't want to say. Malachi said, MVP tried to get in the head of Cedric Alexander. He sure did. Matthew says, understand through a suicide party, something. Okay. Liz says, I don't know, sometimes it's not just having thick skin when millions of people are attacking you, finding your address, phone number, or death threats. Sometimes it's just snowflakes, but I think there's a line that I'm not saying that people don't cross lines. I'm not saying that those people doing that are correct. I'm just saying that the person, if you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to be on a video and you're putting yourself out there, you're going to invite people like that. No matter what, whether you do it on purpose or not, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have those people. And the thing of it is if you don't know how to just shut it down
Or deal with it.
or leave it as it is, leave it there, even if somebody got my phone number and called, I would immediately turn off my phone. The next day, I would be going to my freaking phone place and saying, change my number.
Yep.
And I'd be pissed. Because I've had that number forever. But I'd be pissed. But, that's
Life
what I would
goes on.
do. But the reason is because I've gone through that with somebody of a no contact order and shit. So I know that's just one person. And
You
there's
can also
thousands,
pause
but-
your phone number for a month, change it, then bring it back.
Uh-huh.
Because you
I
would
mean,
say
there's
try a
gotta
couple
be
times
some.
and it's not in
Yeah.
order. All right, Ruby Riot, Billy Kay. What's happening now? Oh, Billy Kay got her by the bottom.
Matthew
Big
says,
knee.
LOL, I get weirdos on my channel. Well, Matthew, you are a weirdo, so, I'm just kidding. Tom says, nowadays, crazy man, I'm getting attacked by crazy weirdos on YouTube and other things crazy. Okay. Matthew says, oh, that's why bullies are good. Most people have never been through the harassment of life and thinks that they are special until they meet reality.
Yeah.
It's kind of true.
It's an uphill climb.
But
They need to teach mental health in school.
yeah,
Is what they need to do.
The hippie way of going about it isn't working, so they need to change something, and that means you need to give people tools in order to deal with the crap, and that means being
One,
mentally strong,
two.
but also having thicker skin.
Ruby Riot kicks out.
Luke said her mom is saying it, and I don't know. I see your guys' point of view, but I see other side. I'm bipolar and struggle with suicidal thoughts. I get therapy and stuff and have learned how to deal. It's tools, man. It's tools.
It's okay to have a thought.
Yeah. It's okay to have a thought. Everybody does.
It's when
Actually,
we try
it's normal,
when
by
we
the way.
try to restrict that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Is where the pressure comes from.
That's what you need.
exactly what I
That's
need.
the stretch you need to have happen.
Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, we need
somebody
you to
give
do
me her
some
phone number.
chiropractic stretching.
I'll let her do that to me and probably break her back holding me up like that. But
Right?
like 220 pounds.
Malachi says, Ric Flair is funny. Randy
Oh,
is
yeah.
awesome, Matthew says. Well, Ric Flair is funny, yeah, but R-Truth made that skit perfect.
He's so freaking funny. That's why he's got to be the champion.
Right? Luke says, but otherwise, been tries my tough walls just crumble and listen to stuff I normally ignore. Not everyone can be as strong as you guys, and I don't say that as rude. Just facts, some are weaker than others.
That's true. Because they don't teach it.
Yeah.
If they taught cognitive distortions in kindergarten, that alone would change stuff. If you guys don't know what cognitive distortions are, just Google it and read them, and you will find that you have 10 of them, or 12 of the 5.
Right?
Billy Kay
Billy Kay
won.
got a victory over Ruben
Holy
Riot.
crap.
Damn, Billy.
I thought
She's like,
there was
I'll show
no
you, bitch, that I
way.
know how to wrestle.
That is
Oh my god, they
unbelievable.
ripped out her hair? What happened?
Brutality.
I didn't see the hair get ripped out.
Oh yeah, it was brutal.
She looks upset. Is she gonna cry?
It's
Her
gonna
liver totally cry.
it's gonna be the revival of them. There's no way Ruby should be in this big of a rut.
chicken dinner. I don't know if she said chicken dinner. Wig dinners. I don't know. The Iconics are hilarious.
Is that going to be our main event tonight?
Oh, probably. It sounds like it. Minutes from
Austin
now.
Bailey.
Poor Ruby. Oh, damn.
She ripped out that weave.
Oh, that's not very nice to call people stupid, Bailey. Matthew says, cancel culture refers to the popular practice of withdrawing support for canceling public figures and companies after they have done or said something considered objectionable or offensive. Cancel culture is generally discussed as being performed on social media in the form of group shaming.
Yeah.
Zoe says, I thought Randy was going to be 24/7 champion for a sec there.
Me too.
I thought Rick was, actually.
yeah.
That's what I was going for, but I thought he was going to be, but they'd have to be really careful getting it back from him. They'd have to do the same thing they did with Maria Kanellis when she was
Right.
pregnant. Like, she was really pregnant,
Have
so they
him at
had
a
to really be
dentist or
careful.
something.
Yeah. Catching him somewhere else. Matthew said, people are too soft. Was kill the alpha males. Worse, kill the alpha males.
Yeah, they do. They want to get rid of the male
Right?
in society.
Luke says, I mean, I take breaks from modding after particularly hard days, but I have learned to notice when my walls are getting weak, but some people aren't taught how to handle correctly. And it's true, and it probably comes from the fact that of your counseling and stuff like that, you've been given tools to learn to recognize it. But at the same time, it almost sounds like your counseling hasn't gone far enough, because you shouldn't have to have your walls crumble.
Shouldn't
Like
have to have a wall.
You shouldn't have that. That's
It's
what I meant by that. Sorry.
It's the restriction. It's the fear of it that causes it. Mm-hmm. So when you say, I don't care, and you believe it, you have to believe that you don't care.
Yeah.
But when that happens, then it really isn't there anymore.
Right.
But you have to not care.
Yeah. And really,
And that's so
like,
much easier said than done.
It
This
is.
takes years to get there, by the way.
It is not something that just happens overnight. It is a mindset that is hard to do.
It's the difference between a growth and a fixed mindset.
Yeah.
And all of us have both.
Yes.
All of us.
Yep.
And so with a growth mindset, it's okay. With a fixed mindset, it's not okay. And that's the difference in a nutshell with the mindset.
Right.
Carol DeWalk. Look her up. She's awesome with that stuff.
Yes.
It'll change your life.
That mindset is pretty interesting stuff. Let's see. I said that. Oh, Ayla says, George's brother just came over and apologized to me. I'm actually shocked.
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
of him.
good. I'm glad that he did. Maybe he finally realized that his actions weren't as intelligent.
That is wonderful.
You know?
You don't have to dog on him afterwards.
It's not dogging on him.
Saying he's not intelligent.
I didn't say that. His actions.
Right.
His actions. Nothing about him. His actions weren't. It's a difference.
He's 18. That's huge.
It is. That's why I said. He had an
monumental.
Epiphany, realized something. I was a dick. You know, I need to apologize. It's like, yeah. It's like, good job. Congratulations. Tom says, yeah, I just block him and laugh at it. Matthew says, Zoe, Randy doesn't want the belt and likes truth. Matthew's like, I got it.
I wonder if they're going to have another championship run in Randy.
I don't know. Matthew said Ruby needed the win. Yeah, kind of. But I think they're setting something up with her and Liv.
Yeah, they're both going to just be losers and
be all weird and
then
stuff
when they team up, all of a sudden it'll change.
They'll be so much better because they'll pick each other up and make each other great.
Rah, rah, rah.
Right? Be their own cheerleaders. I mean, be each other's cheerleaders. Luke says, I think people could be tougher, but I also think some hateful people should also be taught or dealt with. Sorry, I'm just rattled.
And I agree if it's physical.
Who take bullying too far need to be handled.
Right, and I agree if it's physical.
Yeah, if physical.
If they touch them, 100% agree with you. But words mean nothing.
They do. They just
point. Don't confuse a word with the finger. So if you close your eyes and I point at the moon and tell you what it looks like, and you open your eyes and see my finger and it's telling you what the moon looks like, but you don't look at the moon, that's all a word can do. Mm-hmm. Now look at the moon and see the difference between my description and what it really means. And that's where that comes from. So don't confuse the word with the meaning of the word. Mm. That's why words they mean nothing.
True.
And so if you make a word mean something, that's your fault. But if a word doesn't mean anything, it's also your fault.
Right.
Because it doesn't mean anything. But the second that you put meaning on a word, you give it power over you, and you're trying to control the outside of you to control how you feel inside. And what you need to do is control how you feel inside, and then it doesn't matter what's happening out here as long as you can control what's happening in here. Mm-hmm. It's stupid stuff.
No, it's not. It's actually stuff that people...
But it takes years to understand what the words that I'm saying, I'm pointing at something, mm-hmm. and until you feel that, you have no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to find what I'm pointing at. You have to see the moon. You can't just hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, because they're going to mean something different to every single person that I'm talking to.
Right.
So they have to find it. They have to feel it. They have to live it. And the second they do, they go, aha. And then they understand it. Mm-hmm. Because words just point. All I can do is point at something. I can't tell you how to think or feel.
Right.
I can only point in a direction. Sorry.
Right.
Okay, no. Anyways, we got Bailey and Sasha out here.
We have Nikki Cross on the sidelines. She almost got kicked out by security, but the guys stood up for her. The commentators said she was okay. She could stick around. She was, what's his face on the very far end? Braxton.
Right, Saxton.
That's it. Saxton. Baron Saxton. Byron Saxton. There we go. Got it finally. Byron Saxton said she was his +1, so she was good to stay. Tom said, well, the stuff they were harassing me, they didn't know anything of what they were talking about. They were harassing others. Matthew said, do chicks see other chicks' faces behind the makeup they wear? It was like, yes. Matthew's like, damn it. It was like x-ray vision, but only with makeup. Matthew's like, I try to see beyond the makeup. It was like, don't do that. It's ugly.
Not always. Sometimes, though.
What? Okay.
like Jared's girlfriend that he used to have. She didn't look like that. That's not what she looked like.
I know, it's so creepy.
I'm like,
I don't like that.
He was so attracted to her, and I'm like, but that's not what she looks like.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, I obviously probably shouldn't be attracted to somebody by what they look like in the first place, but if you are going for looks, you want it to be...
Well, it'll be like the first thing you notice about a person. That's just animalistic human instinct. Right. That has nothing to do with anything else. It's the other stuff you find in that person that keeps you around. Oh, yeah, she really did all right. Like an STD. Luke's like, I'm bipolar, which affects my ability to block things out as well as affects my behavior, which is why I go to therapy. I also think people get on streaming on social media without knowing how things could affect them.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
absolutely.
People don't know they have a weakness until it's exposed. No, you're not stirring anything up. Don't feel bad. Do not apologize at all, Luke.
Nope.
Do not. Please do not. These are things that are good to bring up. Everybody
And I'm not preaching. No. I'm not trying to preach.
No.
I'm just going by experience and dealing with stuff.
And wanting people to understand, those kind of things and what's behind it. So don't apologize at all for it. Don't. Please don't. Not in the least.
You're all accepted.
Exactly. Matthew says, I'm extremely empathetic and it hurts my decision-making process. I've experienced numerous situations where people made the wrong decisions. What matters is I always believed in myself more.
Right.
There you go. Tom says, yeah, I just told them basically that they didn't know what they were talking about, and we got on the subject to God and Jesus and all that, and they were trying to throw stuff at me. I'm just like... I told them that they didn't know what they were talking about, and the person I was talking to in the first place, all the stuff I was saying to them was uplifting stuff, and these people got involved with the conversation with someone else.
Right.
Matthew says, I've been critiqued my entire life. I have little shame. My channel has saved people money.
Good.
Exactly.
And it should.
Yep. It was like, poor blind people. It was like, if I don't have makeup on, woof. Oh, shut up. Holy crap, Ailey, you're so full of shit.
Woof.
Did you put a dog even? Matthew's like, what's the horror show match? The horror show is it's the swamp match between Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt.
Right. The whole thing's just the horror show, though. The whole pay-per-view they're calling it that.
It's called the horror show.
But it's a swamp match.
Oh, Nikki, you're getting thrown out there, sweetie.
Oh, she's trying to go through the legs. I've done that at a bar before. I went through a guy's legs, back into a bar fight, jumped off a stage, punched a guy in the face, and it ended up being my friend.
Who's going to beat her? Oh, nice.
She
just got a knee to the face because of all that. Go, Asuka.
Because of Sasha. My flying punch to the face.
Matthew, Nikki's being crazy like Asuka. Right. Matthew's like, LOL, makeup is bullshit. It's not the truth.
Oh, it's fine.
I mean, I'm not saying
white lie.
Makeup is great, and the artistic things that women can do with it is fantastic. What I don't like are the women that do this. They meet somebody, they're with their makeup on, right? And they're with them. They literally don't wash their face until their spouse or whoever has gone to sleep. They marry them this way. They've been with them for 20-something years, and that person has never seen them without their makeup on. Ever. And it's like, how on earth do you even do that?
To be honest, I don't know if my grandpa ever saw my grandma without makeup on. I mean,
really?
Possibly. I could never say yes because my grandma always had makeup on.
Right?
Like, she'd spend hours putting makeup on.
My mom didn't put makeup on unless she went to town. My mom would only put makeup on if she went to town. She would get out her furs and her nice clothes and do her makeup and...
Did you say furs?
Yeah. Like sometimes she wore...
What?
Like real fur, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She went to like a powwow?
No. Like if we were going to like a nice dinner, let's say. Like to a nice restaurant or something.
Like a fox around your neck?
Yeah.
Like that
like an actual fur, like a coat that had fur on it and stuff like that. You know?
I know what you're talking about. Like somebody's going to throw paint on you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, kind of thing. Luke said, I guess I feel like it takes more energy for someone to brush off hate than it takes for someone to not just open their mouths. A lot of times it feels like people put the weight of the issue on the victims to change and be strong than on the actual shitty behavior.
Right, because you're trying to control what's outside of you. It's like somebody with OCD and you take your remote control and set it sideways on the table. They have to straighten it. It's easy to pick on people with OCD so they feel better. Or they have to touch a doorknob 5 times. Or they have to flip the lights on and off twice.
Yeah.
Because it makes them feel better because they're trying to control what's happening outside of them to control. So in a world like this nowadays, if you don't know how to control inside, you're kind of screwed because the whole world's crazy. Mm-hmm. You've got just political divides. You've got viruses. You've got
other
all
divides
sorts
happening.
of stuff. Like you've got sports issues, right? Like those are the biggest.
Right?
Baseball was canceled for a while.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Anyways,
Travis almost had a meltdown. I'm just kidding.
You got all sorts of crazy stuff happening in this world. You've got wars, you've got bombings, you've got terrorist attacks, you've got school shootings. If you can't control what's inside, you're going to go wherever it takes you. Mm-hmm. Wherever your emotions take you, you're going to go.
That rabbit hole will take you for a long ride.
And it's going to be rough. It's just going to be rough. And things are going to be hard to deal with.
There's no way that those people that do that are happy with themselves. That's how I always look at it. Those people that are out there and are behind the keyboard, if you want to say, and they're saying these things.
Yeah, those people are just hurt.
They're not
hurting.
happy. There's something wrong with them.
Yeah, the keyboard
people. And I
people,
actually feel horribly bad for them because somebody broke them. Whether it was themselves, whether it was somebody whatever they grew up with, whatever happened, they're broken. And the fact that the people that are getting the onslaught of that, they're broken too.
There it is. We're
because
back.
They're trying to control that when they should be controlling this.
And it's hard. And it takes
easy,
time.
By the way.
And it takes a lot of time to do it. But once you get it,
once
you're
fair,
free. You no longer have to worry about the other driver in the car. Mm-hmm. You don't have to call them bad names. You don't have to worry about it ever again. Oh, they didn't turn their blink. It doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Because you don't care what's happening outside of you. I mean, you care.
Well, yeah.
And it can cause you something, but it's okay. You say, oh, I'm angry right now.
Yep.
And that's okay. You don't get rid of emotion.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm angry right now, and that's okay.
Yeah. With all that stuff, I've been practicing a lot of
I'm sad
lately.
I'm sad right now, and that's okay.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't believe how happy I am. I'm going to be happy until I'm not. But people go, oh, I'm too happy. If I'm happy, then I have to be sad. If I'm sad, then I have to be mad. Mm-hmm. It's like, it doesn't work like that. Just be and allow your body to feel. Give it permission and just be kind to yourself. Mm-hmm. And everything else will just fall into place. But you have to be kind to yourself first, and then everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah. Like Luke said, I saw someone say how hard it is to ignore something. My opinion is how fucking hard is it to just keep your mouth shut and not say anything if it's hateful. Well, the problem with that, Luke, is then those people don't say anything that's helpful either.
But it's only hateful to some if they give it meaning that it's hateful.
Right. Yeah.
What if that word just meant peace and love?
True.
So take a word. Give me a word like fuck off, right? So what if you were raised from a child that fuck off means that you love them?
Right.
It's just a word. It means nothing until you give it definition, until you give it meaning. So just change the meaning. It means nothing.
True. Ayla says, I only put makeup on if I know I'm going to see people or I have to go anywhere.
Right.
He's like, I have mechanic videos on my channel and pointed out a scam that people are being hit with again on my and my video is getting good hits.
Good.
The last 3 months. That's awesome, dude.
There's so many scammers that call my phone.
It's amazing. Zoe says, it is those stupid wannabe friends spam bot again. It is, Zoe. You know it. You got it. Matthew says, daily makeup that takes a couple of minutes, cool, but doing special event makeup every day is too much. It looks like true. Truth. Kyrie Sane was helping Asuka, huh?
Bailey baseball slicer hurt her ass.
Nice. She bonked her
That
butt.
caboose got in the way, hit the bottom of the ring.
Her butt got in the way. That's funny.
1, 2. Bailey kicks out. What an exciting match.
It is pretty exciting.
What an exciting conversation.
Exciting conversations, yes. As Luke says, I guess I just feel like the more we try to get victims to brush shit off, the more it justifies others and their crappy behavior. I guess that makes me a little dumb for being optimistic.
Optimistic is just, to me, not having to deal with, just don't care.
Right. And I don't know if I would look at them as victims. I mean...
Wait, who?
He's saying I just feel like the more ways we try to get victims to brush shit off, to brush stuff off.
Well, first of all, the word victim is bad, right?
Yeah.
Because that means you're taking none of the responsibility. You're trying to put it on somebody else. So you have to take responsibility. Mm-hmm. And then what can I do about this? Mm-hmm. Because we are in an entitled generation. We are on an entitled world right now. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody thinks that they are a victim.
Yeah.
It's kind of everywhere.
As Matthew says, it's the victim attitude.
And it's toxic.
It is.
The second you think you're a victim, there's something wrong. You've got to take responsibility, and then it gives you can't fix something that's outside of your control.
Exactly.
So you can't be a victim. You have to be empowered. Then you can fix it. But when you're a victim, there's nothing you could do. I've got this problem, so I can't do anything. Mm-hmm. I'm screwed. What can I do? I'm out of control because of this problem. No, it's a thinking pattern. It's a thinking habit. Fix your thinking, fix the problem, and it's over. Change your narrative. That's kind of how that works.
Did you see what Bailey did to Asuka's face?
Oh, I did not. Did she wipe her paint off?
On the bottom rope, and then she took her off the bottom rope and flipped her up enough, and she hit Asuka's face on the second rope.
Mm-hmm. Like a slingshot?
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
Oh, down on her back.
With her coochie area.
Ew.
What a weirdo.
She sat on it.
With her coochie.
Yeah, if that was a dude, would you say with his weenie?
Yes, I would.
No, she just sat on it.
No.
You don't sit on the couch with your yoo-hoo.
Well, she didn't hit her with her butt.
1, 2.
She did not hit her with her butt. There was no butts involved in that one. No matter how big butted Bailey is. No matter how big her bum is.
2. And down.
Ooh. She's had enough. What's gonna happen? Don't tell me.
Where did Nikki go? Did she just take off?
She got upset and attacked Bailey, and
they got kicked out. The ref kicked her out.
No, the security guys came and took her, and then dragged her off.
How was she not getting counted out? You can't just take a nap.
Luke says, I guess I understand. I see your point. I really do. But I also just can't change how I feel about this right now. My bad. No. Don't apologize. Don't say you're bad, because that is understandable.
Just accept it.
Just accept that that's
what we're saying is right.
Your feeling.
Just accept your feelings and be fine with it. And that's why we like you.
Yeah. Just accept that you feel bad about the situation that her family is now in, and and what happened,
or how you're feeling. Just accept how you feel,
and that's okay. And what we're talking about,
don't wear a mask.
Not something that changes.
And this
overnight.
Nothing changes overnight.
It doesn't change in 6 months. These are things that if you start being aware of them, you literally work on them your whole life. Even if you have those epiphanies and you find that, you always have more that you will find and work on. There's nothing wrong with that either. It's how we learn.
They call it consciousness. Once you become conscious, you start realizing all these bad beliefs and all these bad things. They just hanging out in the basement. But this evil can't live in the light. So you have to bring it up with coherence therapy is the best type, because you bring up your demons and you keep them in the light, and then you have an adjusted position where you've got 2 beliefs and you didn't even realize that you had both beliefs, and then you'll hold them at the same time and the untrue belief will just disappear, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And that's how you change a belief, because most beliefs are bad, core beliefs, right? Not everybody's, but you can have really good core beliefs.
Oh,
but
yeah.
When they start troubling your life, is when the change happens.
Yep.
But it's hard to change a belief, because this belief is attached to this belief, and then this belief changed to this belief, and then you come back and you circle back and you're back on this first belief, and you're like, oh, I'm never going to get better. But like I always call it, it's a tire. A tire cannot move forward without going around.
Right.
So as the tire's spinning and you get to each belief, you're moving. You're going forward.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes.
But the second you become stagnant and you're learning, is where we start getting in trouble with our beliefs. Because then we have weird beliefs, like shit we're taught as a kid, and that stuff is like, ugh. It's not even our fault, but we have to take it as our fault because we're adults now.
Yep.
And then when you take it as a fault of yours, you can change it. When you blame it on your parents, you can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Because you're a victim of it.
Yeah.
It's happening to you. But when you realize that you're the person, then you can fix it. But anyways, this is like counseling 507 or 517.
We didn't begin at 101.
Yeah, we did not start at the beginning. Although I did. Cognitive distortions. Go ahead and look that up.
Yeah. It's a good
Nobody in here has problems, by the way.
Right.
But if you know somebody that has a problem. Cognitive distortion
is a good thing to do some
Go
research
into mindset. Go into diet.
Matthew says, Asuka has gotten a big push since Money in the Bank. She has been on almost every show. It looks like Matthew, Asuka really got this push, but this push was actually intended for Shayna till Vince changed it at Money in the Bank.
That's interesting.
Matthew thinks Vince messed up with her. I don't know about that.
With
Shayna, I guess, maybe.
Well, we'll see her pretty soon.
Didn't Shayna have some like health issue kind of things too happening? I thought Luke had mentioned that before, that she has some like health problems here and there.
I have no idea what her issues are. All I heard is that she filmed a match. Mm-hmm. So she's in a match, and it's supposed to be at main event. But that doesn't mean it's going to be at main event this week. So if you want to see Shayna, we should be able to see her at main event, which I didn't even know they were still had on. Because I don't watch it.
Right.
It's like a one match. It's an hour-long show.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
It's
funny.
on like Thursdays, I think.
Oh, well, that's weird. Luke says, I'm just tired of hate, decisiveness, bullying, stupidity, and all of it. I can't even go to work without seeing people acting like fools over fucking masks. It's just all insanity anymore.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell her, Kyrie.
And the empowering part is there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right.
So what can you do something about? How you respond to it. The only thing you have control over.
I gave that advice.
That's it. That's
to
all
my brother this morning.
That's all you can do.
And have continued out throughout the day. That little nugget. You cannot change anything outside of you. What do you have control over? How you respond.
It's nice. It's nice to get in that situation, though. Like, when you start to realize there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right.
Empower yourself and do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Helps you sleep at night, too.
Right. Matthew's like, Baszler recorded a match for main event. Oh, I read that already.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, oh, did I forget something? No, I just was all caught up on chat.
There's the knee.
Ooh, right to the face again. Get her. Oh,
they're not ready for Asuka.
Threw her butt at him.
You know, if Bayley did that, Asuka'd be dead. Oh, and down.
Matthew. And by I feel like fools over mouse, I'm referring to both sides, not one.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously, I have a friend that's married, and his brother-in-law, like, so they married sisters, these two guys.
Oh, uh-huh.
Well, the one got on the girl's, his sister-in-law's Facebook page.
Oh.
And just said something about masks and how people are idiots for not wearing masks and blah, blah, blah. Her husband got on there, and they set up a fist fight. They're brother-in-laws.
Oh, my God.
From a really good LDS family.
Oh, my Lord.
And they're going to fight each other to the death over a freaking face mask post.
There you go, Luke. There's some fools for you.
That's real. That's really happening. It's like, this is comic gold. Like, if there's not a comedian getting rich right now,
right?
There's something wrong. Oh God, she hit her in the face. Look at him.
Asuka, come on!
Asuka pulled the Nia Jax there, I think. Watch this.
Oh!
Barry Saxton laughed. Holy crap.
Hilarious.
I think she's a little too close or something, but she whacked her in the face.
I think she
Was
wasn't
she
close.
still reaching?
I don't
Like,
think
is
she
my
was
nose
close.
broken?
I don't think she was close enough. I think she was supposed to hit her with this part of her arm, you know, just kind of like across the side of her head or something. And she was too far away.
She's
and
like
so she
feeling her
got
nose.
right
She's like,
with
is
her
it broken?
fist. Is my eye socket okay? I don't know if my eye socket's all right. Oh.
Bailey gonna be wrestling at a different pace now. She's gonna be a little bit more angry.
She's like, I have a black eye thanks to you, you witch.
Yeah, watch. I bet she's a little bit more physical going forward.
That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, Matthew says, life is weird. I'm struggling like hell right now because something that shouldn't have happened, and I have to resolve the problem immediately. Life happens. People are looking for fights.
Lots of them. Over stupid shit.
Right?
There's gonna be more stupid crap coming up in November, I'm sure.
Yay! I'm excited.
Right back after the face. Asuka's picking on her face.
She's really angry at Bailey's face. She doesn't like it tonight.
Bailey's love my face.
Love my face.
Sasha, I got your back. She's got 2 belts. She don't even have it in hand.
She has 3.
Oh, she got all 3 of them.
She has one on, and she's holding both of Bailey's. I don't think she has the women's championship belt on this time, though. Oh
no. Asuka.
Let's go, Asuka. Get up there and get her.
Why did it slow so down?
I don't know, because they're tired. They're tired.
They're trying to milk this last 4 minutes. Oh, that'll cripple her head.
Right? She's going to have a concussion. Poor Kairi Sane's upset. Like it says, the women are taking the main event role. This is crazy. South Park will be epic this year.
And it should be. When does that start?
I don't know. I'll have to look at. I don't know when the seasons usually start.
That should be the funniest shit. I mean, like I said, it's comic gold. Kairi's saying
don't
down.
You cheap shot her. Asuka gets pissed off when people do that.
You're the worst tag. Oh!
Kairi.
Look at Sasha in the back.
Oh.
Bam. Asuka's in trouble.
Right? Never saw that.
1, 2, and
she
Asuka
got
kicks
out of
out
it, though.
anyways. I was going to say, I don't see Asuka losing this one.
No.
Something's going to happen between those two.
Yeah. This isn't for a belt or anything, is it? It's just
No, they're
champion
both
versus
champion,
champion. Looks like now that Kanye is running for president, how long till we get political over Kanye's freaking shoes? Are they made in China? No, I'm just kidding.
They are, but
Why does that not surprise me about little children and little factories?
my daughter has a pair of those, by the way. They're called Yeezys.
She needs a water.
Oh! She tried to offer her a drink and it spilled.
Right? That was terrible.
Nikki Cross.
She came back!
Look at Bailey.
Asuka
Asuka locked.
crap out of Bailey.
So I guess it wasn't over Sasha. 1, 2. She's tapping?
She got her?
Oh, she's just trying to get that off. What the hell's happening here? Bailey got up, though.
No,
Oh, that's
sit on her
enough.
butt.
1, 2, and 3. Asuka pins Bailey.
It's because Bailey was distracted by Nikki Cross out there having a creepy meltdown of cray-cray.
Right?
She was having a crazy meltdown over there. That was insane.
Asuka.
Matthew, I'm not a gay fish, right? Do you like fish sticks?
Oh my gosh. I just watched that the other day.
Yeah, I like fish sticks.
Hey, bitch, if you would troll, you better tell me. Or
Are
hobbit.
you a hobbit?
Bitch, if you a hobbit, you better tell me. I'm making a fool of myself. Because he's trying to like he's trying to defend her, and then he's like,
Are you
hold
a
on a
hobbit?
second. Hey bitch.
You a hobbit?
You a hobbit? You better tell me, because I'm embarrassing myself over here.
Luke's like, yes, they are. Matthew's like, Kanye is Trump's secret weapon. He'd be anybody's secret weapon. Guy's so funny.
Well, didn't you
Jesus
say
Christ.
voted for
Everything
Trump?
about him is hilarious. It's like, dude, seriously. Yeah.
I think my phone
All right,
died.
Blythe. See ya. Join us on Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday.
All right, we'll see you Wednesday.
Blythe. God bless you. Good night. Thanks for chatting with us and being with us tonight.
I'll stop with the mental health.
Have a great night. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Holy crap.
The docking roll up, as Matthew says. Fucking damn it.
Always.
Medical staff, we'll see you on Friday. All right. Well, we'll be here on Wednesday. If anybody wants to join us on Wednesday, we'll be here.
People will join us.
I hope so.
You build it, they will come.
They will come. They say that. They say it.
Who are they?
I don't know. Everybody says they, and I don't know who they is. Don't know they. I don't know they.
Boom. All right. Well,
All right.
we should probably call it a night.
We are.
Unless we want to do a
Luke's heading
counseling
out.
session.
You want to do a counseling session? Luke's taking off. I
It's
know I
called
have things I
coaching.
have to take care of, right? Exactly. Everybody get your therapy in return. Right, Matthew? You got it. Okay.
It's called coaching from now on. That's what we're going to call it.
Coaching. We'll call it coaching on our channel instead of that, so everybody doesn't freak out and run away.
All right. Anyways, we're going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching Wrestling Gap, and we will see you on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Lots of love, guys.
What are we watching?
We're watching NXT and AEW Dynamite.
And what's it called?
Dynamite.
Spider Fest.
Spider Fest. Yeah, the
Is
second
the Great
week
American
of Spider
Bash
Fest.
still going on?
I don't know.
I wonder.
We'll find
I
out.
haven't been watching NXT, well, since last Wednesday.
So I don't
Anyways,
know.
thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.